G Show land, and welcome to another episode of the G Show podcast. I am G1, and this is the Geek Out Black Friday special edition. And I'm over here wondering, where the fuck is everybody? Why am I by myself? Why am I on my stream by myself? Huh? I don't understand what's going on right now. I have zero clue as to what is happening. Oh, right, wait. This is Black Friday special. We're doing it somewhere else. Let me get over there real quick. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, follow the link in the chat and jump in the stream with us because we'll be over somewhere else.
The upside down.
The upside down indeed. Mr. Kim, good morning, sir. This is where we're at.
Yo.
Go watch us there. Speaking of there, ladies and gentlemen, holy shit. This is the G Show. I am G1, and I am happy to be hosting here on my good friend Shinrab Jira's channel. This is something that happened a while back. He said, hey, why don't we do a joint venture, man? Get your ass to my channel. I'll host you, and we can open up the masses. And I'm like, okay. So the crazy thing is, this is where all the cool kids are, and I'm all right with that. Totally fine. But oh yeah, let's do the fucking intro. All right, I did the intro. Joining me as always is the co-host, the cohort, starting with, of course, the man Shinrab Jira, aka Robbie Butterfuko over there.
Robbie Butterfuko over here with the beer. How's it going on, everybody? I know this is weird. I know this is different. Bear with us. We're working out some kinks still. The public ones, not the private ones. And sit back and enjoy. We're just going to be bullshitting, talking about a whole bunch of stuff.
That's right. It's the Geek Out. If anybody's ever been on the Geek Out over there on the G Show channel, you know how this goes. Every Friday we do jump on from 4 to 4:30 Pacific Standard Time to God knows when. Sometimes we do 2 hours. Sometimes we do 7. I don't think that's the case today. But also joining us from the cohorts, my Sid from another crib, Gam Z1. What's going on?
Hello, everybody. If you know the Shinrab Jira lore, I used to be known as Devout Mothra Follower, then Gamer Manila, and here I am GamGazzy1.
Whoa. That took me back.
Yeah, that's a lot. And last but definitely not least, well, he's not the last one. We got another one coming. Don't worry. But it's G73, my right hand when it comes to Godzilla on the Block Party. G73, a.k.a. Megzy, a.k.a. my brother Chase. How the hell are you?
Man, I got my ass kicked by Thanksgiving last night, and I woke up in a place that I don't remember. Not too familiar with it. These guys came and kidnapped me and all that, and so I'm in a closet right now with a whole bunch of other skeletons.
Ooh.
But there's turkey in here, so at least I got food. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, Turkeyzilla, King of the Green Bean Casserole is my name today. It was a rough Thanksgiving. I'm doing all right, guys. I'm honored to be here in the new Spectrum, and I hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I was gonna say everybody had a good one.
Hopefully.
I went to my parents' house, watched some football, drank a bunch, did not eat. My brother drove me home. I had a tray of food. I got home. I devoured half the fucking tray. Wait, we could curse on your channel, right? Like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I curse all the time.
All right, good. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get kicked out by the host and everybody just go to my channel. But I digress. That's one on the channel here. Bro, I ate and then I fucking passed out for about 2 hours. I wake up and then I was up till about 4 o'clock in the morning. Could not fall asleep for shit. So it's going to be a lot.
Dude, we had a gigantic Thanksgiving party over here. There were people I didn't even know. We had 3 turkeys, each prepared a different way.
God, Jesus. What
Lucky.
What?
I made Thanksgiving dinner by myself, and I literally didn't eat till 11 o'clock at night and then went to bed.
Helps that I have a partner with quite a large family.
Yeah, I'm happy that it all worked out.
Fantastic.
Sorry, I gotta be honest, but this is how it goes. All right, look, Thanksgiving was good. I'm glad everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. We're all here. If y'all went out into Black Friday and did some things, woohoo, good luck. I didn't. I stayed home all day. I stayed home.
Nah, I'm waiting for Cyber Monday.
That's good move. Good move. I feel that. I might go out tomorrow to the comic shop. They got they had a Black Friday sale today and a small business Saturday thing. And I'm looking to pick up some trades. So yeah. Support your local small business. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with the show. All right. First and foremost, coming up, first thing up to deck, James Cameron, the man, the myth, the legend. James
Greatest
Cameron,
pioneer.
The greatest pioneer.
if Avatar Fire and Ash does not do well, he's just going to write a book to tie up all the loose ends. Now, yo, that being said, does he see the writing on the wall or what? That's my question. Rob, what do you think? Is the writing on the wall? Does he know that's the problem?
He might either that or he's just copying off of Filthy Frank, doing one more thing, and then just closing it off with a book because that's exactly what he did.
I mean,
I don't know. Like he might be feeling the heat. No pun intended. Fire and ash. But that doesn't sound too confident coming from James. I motherfucking directed Titanic. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that is funny, actually, now to think about it, since I'm the only one on the other street. There's going to be a lot of dead space over at the G Show, ladies and gentlemen. Click the link. Oh, my God.
I love Dead Space, though. That's one of my favorite games.
Hell yes.
Chase, what do you think? Is the writing on the wall for James Cameron?
God, I sure hope so. I can't stand these Avatar movies. I want these movies to burn. I'm tired of seeing them for some reason making billions of dollars at the box office. I do not like these movies. I never have. I just want them to go. I feel bad if it's a financial issue for Cameron, but I think he'll be fine. I just don't like these movies. So yeah, I'm going to be angry and biased about it. Be gone, Avatar, firing ass. I don't want to see any more of your movies. But yeah, I don't know. What he's regarding to is the reception for his movie. And if you remember, he put out a video game that flopped. And Avatar just doesn't seem like the Avatar anymore of cinema. So that's what he's referring to. I personally, they're just not my movie. I'm not a fan of Dances with Wolves. And, I just think he sees that there are some things coming out that might take his movie away. But the thing is I would have said that with the last Avatar. And it still made a buttload of money. So I don't know. I don't know if he has anything to worry about. But, as we knew, Godzilla King of the Monsters knew where it was going months in advance with the projection of the reception. And it could be the same case for Avatar, unfortunately, for those that do like Avatar.
Gams, what's your take?
So I haven't seen The Shape of Water or whatever the hell the second movie's called. Something about water. I've only really seen the first movie, and that's all I really needed to see, because when I hear the name Avatar, I think of The Last Airbender, as everybody else does, until you question it and go, wait, you mean the one with the blue people? Like literally every time I go, oh yeah, Avatar. Oh, you mean the one with the blue people? Fucking no, we don't care anymore. We sure the second movie made a butt ton of money, but not as butt ton of money as the first one, and that might have been a fluke. The whole 3D gig and the whole like fucking the ooh and the is so new. Even though 3D's been around with the red and the blue glasses for generations, fine. So. Maybe he's seeing the writing on the wall. Maybe he's looking at the social medias and how nobody fucking cares. And maybe he's just like, you know what? Maybe I'm just gonna rewrite the book and tell people if it does bad, I'll write a book, and then it'll just do bad, and I'll write that book.
Yeah. I mean, the man has written the book on how to change Hollywood numerous times. I just think this one is too ambitious.
7 movies planned is very ambitious.
Very much so.
Yeah, and apparently the word was, if this movie doesn't do well, he's gonna write this book to tie up one loose end.
What?
It's okay. Go get him, James.
Yeah, it's going to be a hallucination trip that ties in with aliens. And then they wake up on a planet.
We know for a fact now, because he just confirmed it with his own mouth, that there is going to be one loose end in this Fire and Ash movie.
Yeah, because he's definitely setting up for the sequel.
Oh, yeah. Isn't Avatar 4 like already filmed? Or was that this one?
That was this one.
Oh, you see, I can't even keep fucking track of what James Cameron is doing with his blue people and his off blue people. Whatever.
His Smurf Awards.
Let's just go back to The Last Airbender. That's Avatar. All right.
Speaking of, we could talk about that real quick. How did that Netflix show do? Because honestly, I watched one episode. I dug it, but I never went back.
It got enough views that they're doing more Avatar content now. They're doing like an actual like direct sequel to The Last Airbender, I think, with like adult Aang, I think, if I remember correctly.
I know there's a movie in the works.
Yeah, and there's a movie on Netflix in the works. They got a lot on the back burner. Like they're really going all in on this Avatar: The Last Airbender thing with Netflix.
Yeah,
They
I
all
just
suck.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, if you actually watch the show and knew of its quality, it's not as bad as M. Night Shyamalan's live action movie, but
That's
it's still not great.
That's a meme.
That's a
meme.
That's
a meme.
That's a mask of the franchise, bro.
But you like I said, not saying much. Saying it's better than that, but it's still not great. But a lot of people did watch it to find out if it was not great, and then they found out.
It's crazy because One Piece came out, and it came out after Avatar: The Last Airbender, and we've already got.
I'm pretty sure. One Piece came out first.
Nah,
One Piece is more new than Avatar.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, One Piece, Netflix. Pa-da-pa-pa-pa.
I'm loving it.
Wait a minute. Get the fuck out of here. That shit says August 31st, 2023.
Yeah, and Avatar was 2024. So yeah, One Piece was first. I knew it.
Oh, then that just means how bad it was received. We don't even know.
I mean, One Piece was pretty well received. Avatar.
No, I mean Avatar. It was a Netflix show.
I mean, I recall people having issues with the Netflix show, but I don't recall it being outwardly hated.
It wasn't lambasted. It was just not great. It was just decent.
It did better than Shyamalan's movie, but it was still, we have to condense all of this into 6-8 episodes. So
yeah.
Listen. You know what did it right, but the people revolted, and I'm still angry at all you motherfuckers out there. Cowboy Bebop.
No. Grade A casting, grade D everything else on that front. Good Lord Almighty.
Man, I was so disappointed. I wanted more Cowboy Bebop. That's all I'm saying. They did Pierre LaFaux justice. I was like, all right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, it's JR, my bro from Idaho, the mayor himself. Welcome to the new channel.
The new channel?
Yeah, we've been bought out, JR. Hostile takeover.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I bought you guys out.
Welcome to Shinrob's world.
What happened? I need to know what happened.
Well, we came up with
Saudi
this,
Arabia.
we came up with this idea. Rob sends me a butt ton of money, and I give him the G show.
So
That's
basically,
fair, that's fair.
what we're saying is we're on Rob's channel.
Oh, okay.
because I bought the rights to the G show, and now you're streaming under me, and all of your money goes to me.
It was
Oh.
There we go.
Am I allowed to still say fuck?
yes,
Yeah.
but look at the private chat, please.
Yeah, please.
See, fucking face already. I can't deal with them.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay. For anybody who doesn't know, JR is the one who shot Playmates Godzilla figures with a gun. Multiple.
Yes.
Isn't
And
that
the
right?
FBI is still after him.
Yeah.
They are. It was a fantastic video. I appreciate everyone who likes it and gets the joke. I had a couple of people that didn't get it, but you know what? It is what it is. So, but yeah,
It actually was $1. That's right. I sold out quick.
sold out. How could you?
I'll buy that for $1.
Yeah.
I'll buy that for $1.
JR, how was your Thanksgiving, man?
No, it was actually pretty good. Went over there and the nieces, the caveman and the other one, they love me. They're like 3 and like 4 or 5. We ate dinner. I was sitting down, and the oldest niece, she came up to me and was like, JR, I've never seen Godzilla. I want to watch it. I was like, okay. So we watched King of the Monsters while she sat next to me in the recliner. And
Of course, because I forgot that was your number one movie that you would show newbies.
Oh, she
did that
loved
podcast.
it. Every time Godzilla was on screen, she was like, is that Godzilla? What's that? I'm like, that's Ghidra. Is Godzilla gonna kill him? I'm like, yes. She had like this big smile on her face. It was awesome.
That was actually
awesome.
Rob. I can't lie.
Huh?
That was
What'd I
actually
do?
a funny comment.
Oh, was it?
I found it funny. I don't give a fuck.
I didn't even read the comment, so what was the comment?
I'm not gonna say it, but I thought it was funny.
Yeah, no, I hope everyone else had a good Thanksgiving. Everyone watching in the comment section, I hope your Thanksgiving was great. And smoked turkey, with mashed potatoes and stuffing. I was in heaven. And drunk.
Yeah, I think everybody was some form of inebriated yesterday, so that's a good.
Oh yeah.
All right, JR, let me ask you.
What's up?
James Cameron came out and said that if Fire and Ash, or as Marcus Critical said, and this one's funny, Avatar 3, Fire and Unobtainium. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. He said if Avatar 3 does not do well, he's not making the planned 7 movies. He's just going to write a book to tie up a loose end. Thoughts?
That's fine. My biggest problem with the Avatar franchise as a whole is, while creative, I find it self-indulgent, and he has now told the same story twice with the first movie and the sequel. So I'm kind of at this point where it's like, it's a franchise that's not for me. We'll see what audiences think of Fire and Ash, but if it's just the same movie a third time, then yeah, like, and honestly, I would rather James Cameron do other things, you know? Like, maybe he could direct a good Terminator movie. If we haven't had one of those since Terminator 2, maybe we could have him direct a new Alien movie. We haven't had a good one since Alien 2 or Aliens. You see where I'm going with this? Maybe go back and fix some of the franchises that you had a footprint in. I know he created Terminator, but yeesh.
I want to see him do Jurassic Park because that sounded cool.
That would be dope.
That would be great. I'm still mad he never did the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would have been epic too.
DiCaprio, Peter Parker.
AVP was good. No, that's okay. It wasn't. But that's okay.
I like AVP. I like both AVP movies. I think they're fine.
AVP are not for nothing. If they would fix the how dark that movie is, I would actually appreciate it more.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
Well,
Master Pikachu 9520
Even
comes
the
in and says,
4K for AVPR is not any different.
yeah. My high school English teacher said that Avatar is Dances with Wolves in space. You're not wrong.
you
Yeah,
see,
you're not wrong.
every time JR reads a comment now, Rob's got to pay him 25 cents.
All
I
right.
haven't paid for
That's
this
what
shit,
happens
dude.
when he owns the channel. No, but in all honesty, yeah, James Cameron did Terminator 1 and 2. Two completely different movies set in the same universe, and both of them just absolutely rock. So what is the problem now? Because this is the second time he's done a sequel to an original IP of his. And we're at this point in time where he's saying, if this third one doesn't do it, I'm going to just write a book. Make RoboCop, bro. Come on. Stop playing games.
Yes,
That would be
RoboCop. I would love a really good. I mean, I kind of like the 2014 one, but yeah, I'd like to see a another RoboCop.
I would just like him to do anything except Avatar. I get it's his passion project, but dude, that first movie came out in what was that? 2009, 2010?
Yeah, it's like 2009.
Like, dude, fucking do something else. It's not
Yeah.
working.
Do Titanic 2, The Return of Jack.
Yo,
That's what the people really want.
The resurrection of the ship.
no, the Asylum already did that.
I know, and it was grand. I loved it.
Yeah,
I would like to see him do something like Avatar, but with dragons and knights and medieval setting. I think he could really pull that off. The Odyssey that's coming out by Christopher Nolan, that looks cool because there's going to be monsters in it. And
Cyclops.
I think James Cameron should make something to rival that.
I think he should retire.
Well, here's
The
Why
greatest
would they-
pioneer.
I
No,
have
no,
a
no.
question. Why is Christopher Nolan doing the Odyssey first and not the Iliad? Because the Iliad is the first book.
Is he
Listen,
Christopher Nolan?
let him cook. That trailer, I am all for a Roman epic. And that shit,
Agreed. But everybody does the Odyssey, goes straight to the Odyssey. I know the Odyssey is the good one, but the Iliad was the first one.
I didn't know they were a book series.
Well, they're poems, but they got printed onto books, and the Iliad is the poem before the Odyssey.
Oh, okay.
So fearsome Godzilla 24 says Peter Jackson is making another Lord of the Rings movie. Correct. It is going to be Aragorn, Gandalf, and was it Schmeagol or Gollum?
Yeah, that's
Gonna have
it's called
those
it's called The Hunt for Gollum, and it's taking place before Lord of the Rings, right after The Hobbit, when Gandalf.
I'm okay
Why
with
are
this.
they continuing to build
My
this
problem
franchise?
is my problem seriously is just it being a prequel, but an aging thing. You know, like Viggo Mortensen's old now, guys. I don't know how they can
J.R.R.
go.
Tolkien is dead.
Ian McKellen is fucking old.
Yeah,
okay?
Ian
Fucking-
McKellen. Yeah.
The third time he's reprised this fucking role.
Listen, I don't know if y'all saw those images last week of what was supposedly leaked set photos of the X-Men in costume, like behind the scenes. They were like just sitting on the set, hanging out. Everybody smiling. Cyclops had the 90s costume on. Oh my god, it looked good. Ian McKellen was there.
Damn.
Oh, he looked good. Now I don't want because I could care less about Lord of the Rings, some corny ass movies. So I'm not looking forward to this. What is Peter Jackson going to make this a trilogy?
No. It's supposed to be a one and done movie.
Yeah,
Ian McKellen said that he doesn't even think he'll survive shooting. So I don't think there's going to be a trilogy.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, there's no way to get a trilogy out of this. It's going to be a one and done. What I think would be smart from Peter Jackson, because I really like that animated Lord of the Rings movie that came out. What was that, last year?
The War of Rohirrim.
That movie was fucking fantastic. I think they should be doing some more of that shit, but doing like an anthology series for a streaming service like Netflix with it. I think it would take off. Just tell different stories in the overall world of Middle Earth.
They already got Lord of the Rings on Amazon.
Yeah, well, that A is no longer canon and B is canceled because nobody liked the Rings of Power.
I think there actually is another season coming for Rings
There's
of Power.
another season. I'm gonna find you,
Yeah.
Amazon. I'm gonna find you.
Either I don't know how many seasons they have now, but I think I remember
Two.
hearing something. Yeah, so yeah, I remember hearing something about season 3
So
coming.
each episode they were saying costs like $5 to $10 million to make.
Million?
Yes.
5 to 10 million?
$5 to $10 million an episode to make of that colossal fucking flop. They fucked up 2 seasons.
That's interesting because it just came out saying the whole total cost of season 5 of Stranger Things was 400 million.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you have to pay for the rights to make Lord of the Rings anything. Sorry.
I've only seen one tweet about Stranger Things season 5 about what came out from that season so far, and
Right.
it was a 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. Okay, cool.
Oh no, I just binged the whole thing. It's awesome.
Okay.
Don't get your opinions from Twitter.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to know yet because
Not yet.
the wife ain't home yet. You understand? And she told me if I watched it without her, I'm gonna be a stranger looking thing. I say that's okay.
Okay, but what if we watched it? Would she still be as mad?
Yeah, she'll probably go to Idaho and shoot you. Now she don't
That's
have
a
son.
fair point. She knows where I live.
Yeah, so I'm just saying, like, so I gotta, I'm looking forward to watching it. That and Welcome to Derry, but I gotta wait until she gets home from her Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Welcome to Derry yet?
Yeah, I am
I'm
not
caught
a
up.
fan
I just
of
haven't seen the
Stephen
recent
King.
episode.
Yeah, nah, but
I
Yeah.
like 2 things from Stephen King: Maximum Overdrive and The Stand. That's it.
well, listen, James Cameron's got some issues on his hands, but one of his buddies in Hollywood who just dropped a fucking masterpiece on Netflix is actually coming to his aid, and that would be Guillermo del Toro, because he calls Avatar 3 a masterpiece. The man who just gave us, in my personal opinion, a masterpiece in Frankenstein. That movie was absolute fire in all the right ways.
With all due respect, I think Guillermo is just being nice. I think he's just saying it's a good movie just to be nice.
Which is funny because James Cameron isn't being nice to a certain kind of movie released on a service, but we'll get to that later.
I agree. Yeah, we're going to get to that in a couple minutes. But let's just put it like this. Right now, in my opinion, Guillermo del Toro is sitting up at like the masterclass table, right? Like, and I know Rob's opinion already here, and he said, "Oh, he's been there." But Frankenstein itself done solidified, and I haven't watched all of his movies. I mean, I've seen all the Hollywood stuff, right? I didn't see Crimson Peak. Did he do Crimson Peak?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
I think that was like his lowest rated movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the man is a mastermind. Seriously, he is absolutely brilliant in his thought process, story, execution. And I just seen it in Frankenstein. I seen it all just come together. So if I see this man saying Avatar 3 is a masterpiece, damn, now I gotta go see Avatar 3 in theaters, right? Fuck. But how many of us, Rob, are going to run and see Avatar 3 in theaters because Guillermo del Toro called it a masterpiece?
Not me, because it's not a Del Toro movie and movie tickets aren't cheap. So good to know, Del Toro. I'm staying home.
Your number one fan, Del Toro. Your number one fan. He's going to make a movie about you.
God, I hope I get to play myself.
It's going to be great.
Nah, I'm gonna play you.
I'd be fine with that.
I gotta work on the facial hair.
Gams.
Hello?
I know what you're probably going to say, but Guillermo del Toro says Avatar 3 is a masterpiece. Is that enough to get you to go to the theaters to watch it?
That would be enough probably if my theater was open.
Oh, true.
Most definitely, but because my theater is closed probably until next year, and the closest one is over an hour away, by car, I'm still good. I'll watch it in my own way.
That is fair.
Listen, the first time I saw the first Avatar was watching it in my own way while I was at work. And then I said, you know what? I'm going to have to go see this in theater. And I did, and I loved it. I think it was fucking dope. But again, I'm simple. I like shit that just blows up and looks pretty. It's simple.
I know, that's why you like the Wrath of Khan.
Hey, Rob, can I make an executive decision now that you own the channel? Cut him, please.
I'm getting kicked.
Nah, he's too much of a draw. The studio wants him to stay.
God.
Yeah, he's still making good ratings.
The Wrath of Khan is a perfect Thanksgiving or day after Thanksgiving movie.
I could agree with you on that one. It is just, I don't know. Maybe I drank too much of them fucking Miller Lights from the Void when we were watching that.
Oh yeah, you know what? It could have been. I mean, you passed out.
No, you passed out.
I did.
Head thrown back, snoring, and I was like, this motherfucker. My first time watching The Wrath of Khan, and he passed out.
I wasn't passed out, bro. I was pretending so I could see your reaction. I wanted to see the actual reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like if you thought I was asleep, right? Then you could watch the movie and then I could see while I was pretending to be asleep.
There was a bug in his eye. He was trying to suffocate it. That's
true.
what
It
was.
is.
Yeah, he was playing Sleeping Beauty. He wanted you to wake him up with the kiss on a cheek.
Hey, I'm buying this back for $2.
Denied.
Denied. The sale is final.
It's over.
You're fired.
No takesies, backsies.
For real. Chase, Guillermo del Toro says Avatar 3 is a masterpiece. Is that enough to get you into a theater?
No, I just don't like those movies, you know. And opinions are opinions. If he thinks something's good, I'm sure there's something I think is bad that he likes.
All right, that's fair. And last but not
Although I
least,
love Frankenstein, just throwing that out there.
I think that's going to be on everybody's top 5. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on everybody's top 5 at the end of this year. JR?
No, I respect Guillermo del Toro, but as far as the Avatar movies are concerned, they're not visually spectacular, but it's a story that's been told a million times. I couldn't care less to go see it in theaters.
I hear you. And this is what's interesting about this. Guillermo del Toro calling Avatar 3 a masterpiece, sticking up for his buddy James Cameron, right? I think they have mutual respect for each other, right? But now James Cameron's over here like, I don't think movies from streaming services should be nominated for Oscars. Netflix's Frankenstein, a.k.a. Guillermo del Toro's perfect movie of the year. And that is done fucked up shit right there. Like, why would you do that? What? Like, I don't understand what's going on. What, James Cameron, what makes you so bitter that you have to go and say something like that? I mean, Scorsese made a fucking Netflix movie. And
it wasn't it nominated? Wasn't The Irishman nominated?
I think it was.
Yeah.
And you know how Scorsese hates modern day Hollywood right now because of all the special effects, and he says that the art of the story is missing, it's gone. And James Cameron, you got the bro. I mean, and don't get me wrong, technical achievements aside, the way James Cameron makes the Avatar movies, it's actually fucking mind-boggling because they're just on a soundstage with dots all over their face, and then he goes and he does. You know, he oversees all of rendering and he creates Pandora. Fine, cool, no doubt. But Guillermo del Toro had actual fucking sound stages turned into sets. Set pieces that you could physically interact with. And you're over here saying, why should they be nominated? Why the fuck not? When it is that good. when it is that good, and nobody, none of the big studios in Hollywood took a fucking chance. It's complete horseshit. That's how I feel. That comment by James Cameron is absolute horseshit. And I like James Cameron. I really do. But fuck you, 5 ways to next Friday's Geek Out, bro. That shit is fucking stupid. I digress. Rob, your take.
I also think it's pretty tasteless and fucking stupid because, like it or not, streaming services are here to stay. Like it or not, streaming services are going to remain a point where media that some studios, even if Netflix is just leasing the streaming rights, streaming services are here to stay. They're not going to go anywhere. And if a streaming service just so happens to release a movie that's really, really fucking good, why shouldn't it be up for an Oscar? I mean, that to me just sounds like James Cameron knows he's fucked on everything but a visual level. And it just comes off really swarmy, really just old man yelling at the sky type shit. Because I'm sorry, I will watch Del Toro's Frankenstein probably another 13 times before I even see Avatar 3. Illegally, legally, whatever have you. I don't know, man. It comes off petty. It comes off wrong. It comes off like his Titanic is sinking all over again.
Yeah.
It sounds extremely bitter.
It's just Terminator Genesis all over again.
Hey, no blasphemy, all right? No blasphemy.
Oh, okay.
Or was it Dark Fate? I can't remember.
That one's bad. You can blaspheme that shit all day.
The one with Jai Courtney
Oh, yeah, he's a guy.
and Amelia Clark.
Genesis.
Oh, Shovel Face. Boomerang. Captain Boomerang. Yeah.
Yeah, that one's fun.
Yeah, that's Genesis.
That is a fun movie.
That's the only Terminator movie I actually physically own, unfortunately.
It's a fun movie. I'm going to watch it after this podcast. Let's wrap
Don't do it. It's so bad.
First off, Storm Russo, Stevie, I was not sleeping. I was guarding, okay? I was guarding the back because those motherfuckers were running all over the damn thing. And every time I ventured out, the fucking horde would spawn back there. So I just stood back there so they wouldn't spawn so y'all could get all the kills. So stop it. Thank you. Still good. I know you told me
That
yesterday.
sounds like copium to me.
Hey, yeah, listen.
And then Mr. Nissan GTR 34 says, "Come on, guys, Terminator has been shit since number 3. You mean 2? Everything after 2 sucks."
You know what? I liked Terminator Salvation a lot. I thought that one was pretty cool for what it was.
I can't disagree with you on it.
I hated
Hey.
that movie. Fucking hate
It was okay at best, I feel. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I thought everything was fine until we got CG Arnold.
Steve-O comes in and says, "Dude, all of us in the chat were yelling at you. You gave no answer. You passed out."
No. Bullshit. I called urine. That's what I was doing.
Dude, he already said he pretends to be asleep. He was just pretending.
I was taking a piss.
Fearsome Godzilla 24 says, "I'll just say it. I like Salvation." I can't hate on anyone that likes Salvation because honestly, that's probably where the Terminator series should have just naturally went instead of doing the same thing over and over again. Is just, listen, let's just do post-apocalyptic Skynet war shit. And that's fine. There are some missteps for sure, but
No lasers, for one.
yeah, and that's a misstep. I think it's something that if James Cameron gave up on this Avatar shit, could probably reinvent and bring back to the masses who would enjoy it. Especially nowadays. Fuck.
I do want to answer the next comment. I have to watch that again. True story, I seen it one time in the theater, just once. I did not hate it, but I don't remember it.
Neither do I.
So, but that's
Oh,
something
I do.
want to go back. It's not something that I'll be like, yeah, that movie was whack. I just haven't watched it. I seen it once and I was like, okay, this is where Terminator ends, I guess. But so no, I'm gonna definitely watch that again. I don't think it's gonna be better than Genesis for me personally, but that's just me personally. I had fun with that movie. All right. Last but not least, before we jump off to somebody's big 60th anniversary birthday spectacular. What if James Cameron did go back and fix Terminator? What if instead of doing this sequel, he went back and this thing actually was the T-800 skull? Dun, 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 dun. And we get an official James Cameron-led Terminator 3. I can't honestly see where he goes with this shit. I'm going to be real. I'll be real. But if James Cameron was to say, okay, I'm done with this shit, I'll sell out and do a Terminator movie. JR, would you have a problem with that?
No, especially nowadays. James Cameron predicted what we're living in right now, the rise of Skynet AI. And I think the master of predictions, like The Simpsons, should come back, revitalize itself, and seriously make something. There's so much potential that, to me, has just not been tapped. It got touched on in Salvation. Genesis was a movie. I don't like Shovel Face, but it was a movie. And what was the one after that? Dark Fate. I remember Carlos. Arnold Schwarzenegger as Carlos selling curtains or some shit.
What?
That movie's whack, dude. It's weird. But I just think having the master come back to the baby he created and just disregarding the trash for the past fucking over 20 years would
well over 20.
Yeah, it would just give that shot of adrenaline to a franchise that has just been rehashed, redone, and ultimately killed. I think it would help.
Brother
Yeah, but we also thought Ridley Scott was going to do the same with Aliens.
He did with Prometheus.
Oh, God. Prometheus was terrible.
It's better than Covenant.
Everything's better than Covenant.
I think anything.
Except Romulus.
Oh, God. Even Covenant was crap.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Rob My Bucks than Covenant ever again.
Yeah.
Am I watching that again?
I'd just watch Alien Earth.
That, yeah. So, all right. So, Brother Chase, you don't want to see James Cameron come back to Terminator? You're good.
I think that I don't think he has that drive anymore with his movies. So I don't think going back to Terminator, it's just been done too many times. I don't think you can fix Terminator anymore.
That's fair. The timeline has been broken. Gams.
Yeah.
James Cameron says, fuck it, I'm going back to Terminator. You win?
I'd be in. Hell yeah. I mean, he made Terminator 2, which is one of my favorite movies ever made. So, fuck. If he announced tomorrow that he'd be going back to Terminator, I'd be over the moon. Personally.
Gotcha. And Rob, before I go to you, could you just put that last comment? Not JR's, but, yeah. Yes. Thank you.
Finally, a cultured gentleman who understands that Romulus sucks ass. What was it? 2 days ago, I was voice messaging you guys that I was having a crisis because of how Romulus broke everything worse than Covenant. I was having a fucking panic attack.
Yeah, the 3D printed xenomorphs.
Dude, I literally got so mad. I was fuming pissed.
Rob our bucks, man. Rob our bucks.
Dude, they robbed our bucks. And Disney robbed our bucks. Again.
Yeah. I mean, look,
Again.
at least it seems like they are on the right track with Predator. I'll say that. Rob, last one. James Cameron says, I'm coming back to Terminator. You in or out?
I could give a fuck less.
Fair.
We had Terminator 3, pile of shit. We had Salvation, not great, but in a better direction. And then we had two movies that are essentially just the rise of Skywalker that just got stinkier and stinkier as they went on. Terminator's dead. The best thing that's happened to Terminator after Terminator 2 is that anime that went to Netflix because it's completely unrelated.
That was dope. What was that, Zero? Oh,
Yeah, Terminator Zero.
oh, that shit was dope.
But even then, I feel like smaller projects like that are just the way to go at this point, because if you get another movie, regardless of who's fucking directing it, it's just like, oh, okay, yeah, the new beginning all over again until this one underperforms and we do another new beginning 15 years from now. Fuck it. No, I don't give a shit if James Cameron came down and said, I'm going to direct your wedding. I tell him to fuck off. I don't want it. Go away.
That's why I say RoboCop, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I say RoboCop. Or better yet, RoboCop versus Terminator. Let's move.
Versus Alien versus Predator.
Oh man, listen, RoboCop versus Terminator was a thing. I own it, and I am happy I do. It is classic 90s nuts comic book shit. Yeah. Gamera! Yeah, Gamera! Sing along!
Suyuicho Gamera, Suyuicho Gamera, Suyuicho Gamera.
I don't know the words.
I'm so happy Games is here because I was like, I don't know. Gamera turned 60 this year, ladies and gentlemen. Just the other day, yesterday, I think, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And there's been such hype, maybe, regarding could there be something in the works with the big tortoise coming back? I mean, we just got Gamera and Gigabash, and Games is a complete fucking cheater, and he's just every fucking
because I got good with my main character. All right,
Monday after Monday Night Raw, and me and this motherfucker were playing some Gigabash, and all he did was cheat. All he did was cheat.
No, I didn't.
The reason
Are you sure it wasn't just you sucking?
No, I was great.
Yeah, he was great, just like he was Ultraman. Hit you and run away.
He falls asleep when he plays video games too. Were you asleep?
Hold on. Rob was talking.
I'm a pile of shit at that game, and Game just waxes. That's all there is. Like, no fucking shame. I'm garbage. Games is just good.
Yeah,
that's it.
I was holding my own, and then he started cheating.
And then I started cheating.
Hey, we were playing this thing. He tells me this. Game goes, we're gonna play whatever mode. I go, okay, cool.
Mayhem mode.
Yeah, man. I'm like, all right, cool. We'll play together. We'll beat up a bunch of people together. We'll fucking tag team. All right, friends for life. No,
that's onslaught mode. Onslaught mode is local co-op only.
Yeah, and and again, I didn't know that. I'm just over here, I just dropped my wife and kid off at the airport. They're flying to New York. I'm by myself. I gotta go to work. It's still early. I gotta drink a beer, 3, maybe 7. But you know what I'm trying to tell you is, you lied and then cheated. And you know what the craziest part was?
It's not my fault that they didn't make Onslaught mode online, all right? That's one of my major asks from Passion Republic at this point. I'm happy with the roster that we have currently. Make the game better now.
All I'm saying is you should be restricted from using your namesake.
I should be restricted from using my main. I can only play characters that I'm garbage at. All right.
Yes, like that big-fisted monster. That's it. Yes.
That's why I only play as Godzilla.
A lot of salt.
No, it was. Listen, man. I'm telling you, man. This shit was extra.
Bro, I was there.
Yeah.
Gam was waxing ass while I was there too, and that's all there is to it, man. That's all there is to it.
I'll just say, this is why I'm glad we streamed when Gamera first dropped. So when I was winning, I could clip that shit. Now I'll get my ass kicked.
Yeah, now when you face me, now that I've put in some work into my main, into Gamera, you ain't got a chance in hell. I'm sorry.
Dude, I was putting in some work too. Playing Battlefield 4 for the billionth time.
All right, well, listen, Gamera is relevant. We're talking about right now. He just came out in Gigabash. Gigabash is actually fun. Games has been trying to get me to play this game since the game
2 years.
2 years. And I was just like, no, I'm not like a fan of like the Smash Brothers style gameplay. And it really ain't Smash Brothers style gameplay.
It's not. It's only Smash Bros in the roster. It's the Smash Bros of Kaiju because Godzilla, Ultraman, and Gamera are in it.
Fucking the greatest match we did. I swear to God. That shit was awesome.
That was a good match. But it's just like Gamera is relevant. This is what I'm trying to get with. Gamera is relevant. And I don't think people outside of our community understand that. They just see a giant weird turtle. And it's messed up at times because I'm like, you get a dope-ass transfer and then they give you the redneck dubs. Look, personally, I'm sorry. I want this shit to be taken as serious as possible,
Okay, but how seriously can you take the Showa era movies?
Well, no, the redneck dubs are for show. Well, Gamera.
The redneck dub is only for Gamera 2, specifically.
I swear to God, I thought they did all three Gamera.
No, it's just Gamera 2. That's why it's such an anomaly. It's just Gamera 2.
Well, that's fucked up because that's probably the best Gamera movie ever.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, it's one of my personal favorites. Even though I think Gamera 3 is better.
No, and that's fair because I mean, Gamera 3 got a lot going for it, but Gamera 2 is like.
Oh yeah, Gamera 2 when it comes to like the kaiju action and the tokusatsu special effects, Gamera 2 is better than Gamera 3.
And the story's
I don't like movies that end on cliffhangers, so I like Gamera 2 way better.
Good call.
That's valid. That's valid.
4, so
yeah, the one that we'll never see.
You could only watch bits and pieces on the internet.
Yeah.
I actually know where to look.
Well, yeah, there's that. All right, there, you meme.
If you got something, you better give it to me right now.
Oh, I'm holding it hostage. 3.5 mil right here, right now.
I swear to God.
I should have held out. I should never have sold
You already owe me.
Oh, come on, bro. If that shit was on the internet, it'd be all over. Fucking
It's true. It's true.
Come on. I'm only fucking.
But apparently, just like yesterday, the rival podcast name drop, but fucking what is it? The Toku Society or one of them, they put out a review of fucking Gamera 4 Truth because they got to see it.
Damn.
I wonder if they got to see it at a convention. Wasn't there a tape going around like in the early 2000s? Like in the convention circuit?
Yeah, I think it got shown at G-Fest one year. I don't know.
Oh, it wasn't the year I was there. Or the 2 years I was there. Because I would have been losing my shit. But where is Gamera? Like, why?
Okay.
Why is Gamera not where Gamera needs to be? Look, right now, Godzilla is king. It's never going to change. We've got -1 happening with Toho. Hopefully it's Shin 2 somewhere down the line, somewhere in between. There's an X. Okay, look, I'm seeing. Look, my new the slave over there. He's telling me I'm getting suspended about the certain things. All I'm saying is more Godzilla in the fucking world right now, and there's some calm, but Gamera deserves its fucking due.
Oh, absolutely.
The 90s was a gorgeous time for Gamera, and in all honesty, and I'll sit down and I'll say this: I'm a Heisei fanatic. I love Godzilla Heisei. But Gamera did it right. Greatest trilogy I ever seen. And they just did it right. And I sit here and I say to myself, where the fuck is the follow-up? And don't get me wrong, I'm not a big fan of Gamera the Brave. But we can go further. I mean, they took a chance. They did something different. Okay? But that shouldn't have killed the franchise. I can't believe that that's what killed the franchise. We got Gamera Rebirth, 2 years ago? That was fun.
2023. Yeah.
Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that shit. Thoroughly enjoyed it. We got in 2015? Was it 2015?
Yeah, it was 2015. Gamera's 50th anniversary.
Proof of concept trailer.
It was not a proof of concept trailer. It was a short film. I confirm that.
You sure?
I am positive it is a short film. What we got, that was not a trailer. That was the film.
Listen, it's a proof of concept then.
I'm a proof.
Anything I keep reading about it talks about it that it was an official form of concept, but I see it being thrown around as a short film. But anyone that I've seen like official talk about it say it was a concept, but I think they have to say that for NDA.
Yeah,
because there were going to be big plans for Gamera after that point that just fell through.
So now it's 10 years later. Where are we? Where are we? Because the turtle deserves its due. Yo, don't get me wrong. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Godzilla right now in IDW Comics. Good. I love it. That first issue was amazing. But isn't it just staring you in your fucking face? The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles X Gamera? Come on. It's a
Some of the greatest fan arts in the world are of that exact crossover. I've downloaded all of those pictures. They're great.
So Games, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna ask you first. Like, what do you think is Gamera back?
So let's break this down here. So for an example, you know how Activision Blizzard and fucking Bethesda and all of them are owned by Microsoft. It's still all under one roof, which is Microsoft Game Studio, right?
Yeah.
With Kadokawa, that's not the case. Kadokawa is a coalition of a bunch of small companies, but they're not owned by a thing. Kadokawa is just their group name, so to speak. So the division of Kadokawa that handles Gamera, Kadokawa IA Studios, they're broke. They have no money. Kadokawa won't give them money.
What?
Yeah.
That's real?
That's real.
Yes. This is all confirmed information from the Gamera event that happened a couple weeks ago.
Yes.
This was said by people from the studio.
Indeed. So because they're broke, they have so much that they want to do. There's so many passionate people on that team, but they can't do anything because they have no money. So right now, they have a crowdfunding thing that they're going to give us more details about in December. We're really hoping us in the English-speaking Gamera fandom are really hoping that they can branch out to other locations outside of Japan or even outside of Asia, so that we can all participate in the crowdfunding, so that we can give Gamera the dues that he is. But what is confirmed is a animated project. It is not confirmed whether or not it's anything related to Gamera Rebirth, but they did say that it is a new project. So it could be an animated movie. It could be in season 2 of Rebirth. We don't know yet. All we know is it's animated and that it's a new project.
Okay, I got a quick question, real quick. Netflix had to buy the rights to use Gamera in Rebirth, right? And all that money just went away. Like, what are they buying for? $1? Like Rob bought us? Like, what the fuck?
The Gamera license is very cheap.
It's extremely cheap.
So what are we doing here? Why ain't we buying it? I'm just Rob. After this podcast, I mean, I don't know.
Because we don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to actually
put
it to use.
So,
ooh,
I can't say that online.
Oh, all right.
I mean, fair. So there was that, and we had the Gamera Expo for the 60th anniversary, which showed a bunch of miniatures, props, suits, storyboards, and concept arts from everything from I think around versus Geiger is what was surviving. Anything before that was lost. And all the way up to Rebirth. And it was quite the event from what I heard and saw on the tweeters. And I say a lot. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I partake in things that aren't alcohol.
Crack.
Goodness gracious. Throwing me under the bus. No, it's not crack.
He smokes crack with a rolled up constitution.
Oh my God! Ah, you open this door. You open this door.
So
You broke
yeah,
him.
that's where we are right now. Is Katakawa Daiei Motion Picture Company is broke, and they need money. So if Katakawa, the other members of Katakawa aren't going to help out, why not have the community help out, right? So that's where we are right now, and I am hopeful that this is successful because, well, look at my name. I'm Gam Gam Z1. Gam Gam Gamera. Z1 is Zilla because my first Godzilla movie was 1998.
Wait a minute. This whole time I thought you were Gam Gam Zigura.
No.
Fuck!
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I do. Look,
Um,
crowdfunding is the way to go. And if it opens up here in the States or outside of Japan, if it opens up, then I think there's going to be a swell of positive feedback. I think that they can source this. They can get a couple $100 grand. And I'm just sitting there like,
I will say that
what are we doing?
what a lot of people hope for the future of Gamera, as a diehard fan and as someone who knows a lot of the things that happens with Katakawa, and I'll know even more as soon as I get the Gamera Blu-ray sets that I finally pulled the trigger on. I don't get your hopes up. I don't think Gamera will ever enter the MonsterVerse anytime soon. He's just not that kind of kaiju.
We're not
Good.
And he doesn't need to be there. So,
No, he doesn't. That would suck.
We're not.
Yeah. I don't think Katakawa needs that kind of money. That's blood money. It's bad money. No. This crowdfunding for an actual passion project, I'm all for.
Listen, I like me a good triple threat, but we'll get there when we get there. Chase, you do a lot of research. You're, again, right-hand man when it comes to Godzilla, but you also just you got your finger on the pulse of the kaiju shit.
Yeah.
I can't deny anything Gam Gam's just said because I believe everything he just said. But is there anything you can add to that in regards to why we haven't gotten anything new from Gamera since?
So I don't pay attention to anything said on Twitter by like Rick the Squirrel or anybody like that. I've seen countless times that they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. And so I don't really buy into any of that. All I know is that it's already been talked about in the past that Gamera has just had no financial stability for many, many years. Rebirth was done by a miracle, was like a Hail Mary. And what happens is like when a studio goes to something like Netflix, it's not necessarily money put up front. It's like, we will green light you for a certain amount of episodes. And if they don't do well financially, then in some cases you still have to owe the loan companies the differences. So unfortunately, Rebirth did not do well on Netflix. But what it is, it's like the Toho situation with Toho going bankrupt, but what worse for Gamera. That's basically really it. It's just money and the fact that, Gamera has always been shadowed by Godzilla, and Godzilla is the more well-known. You see Gamera in more things, though. I wouldn't say more, but I mean, I know he was in some Tim Burton stuff. They had like Gamera cameos and all of that, and
Gamera cameos in Dragon Ball and stuff.
Yeah. So, as far as the Twitter stuff, I don't buy into anything really said. All I just know is that it's already been around for many years that Katakawa has been hurting. And that's also why they just sold part of their company to I can't remember who bought them, but someone just bought Katakawa for a hefty amount of money. But with the thing with Gamera though, that being a specific IP that can be sold around or used, uh, with the licensing, the future of that's kind of gritty. Uh, Unfortunately, the reality is crowdfundings very rarely work when studios reach out to ask for the fans to help. So I don't know where it's going to go with this. I know they've been talking a lot about remastering the Shawa series a lot in the past couple of days. They've been talking about doing 4K releases of the movies for the Shawa Gamera stuff. And I know they've been talking about like wanting to do like collection sets of the whole series and stuff again, but that also takes money to produce.
Arrow done put out the perfect fucking set.
Yeah, well, they're still wanting to do it to make more.
That's what I bought. That's what I put my money into. $80, $40.
So yeah, I don't disagree with anything and Gam Gams is saying. I think I just know that information has already been out there before it was even said. So I don't know. It's kind of tough to say because I don't know. Personally, I feel like now would be the perfect time to add Gamera. As far as Gamera joining the MonsterVerse, though, I think that could work in a way if by just adding a kaiju people would like. But I mean, I don't know. But I feel like that would be the same case for any kaiju. You could add the MonsterVerse is set up to add just whatever kaiju to be in it, regardless whether it's story affected or just background affected. But for something like Gamera, if you're going to put Gamera in the MonsterVerse, you're not going to just want Gamera to be a cameo. And that's the thing where that can be tough, but I would personally love to see Gamera in the MonsterVerse, but I also would love to see Gigan and Megalon and a whole bunch of characters, or have Legion in the MonsterVerse as a form of a Muto. I think that would be a cool idea. But with the stuff with Gamera, it's just unfortunate. For one, it's the money factor. Even though Katakawa does so much stuff with their firm, they don't do just movie stuff. They do like business deals. They do like car licensings. They do insurance, stuff like that. Just kind of like how Sony and Toho does stuff outside of movies too. But I just think Katakawa also Gamera IP has such a small kind of like remembrance in the community right now. Like us core fans are always going to remember Gamera, and Gamera's always going to be known. It's just with Godzilla being the bigger thing, it's a big risk factor too.
So my counterpoint to this is crowdfunding has found massive success in the indie market, right? With things like indie games and indie films. And at this point, because they are so unbelievably broke and the history of the budgets of these films, I can argue that Gamera is an indie kaiju.
Yeah,
that's fair.
And yeah, crowdfunding doesn't really work for big budget studios, big studios, but an indie studio like Katakawa Daiei, I don't know. I want to support it. I literally saw comments that say they want to support it. If anybody wants to pull that one up, I feel like this could gain momentum in a way that many indie projects do.
Yeah, I think it also just depends how much is the crowdfunding expected. I know they said that we will know all the information about what this is in December. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I don't have a problem with anybody wanting to support a crowdfunding. I just am afraid of how successful that will be. But who knows? Maybe it is what Gamera needs, and it turns around and it gives us a future. I think it's just upsetting that we haven't. I personally I do feel upset that the Gamera franchise has been kind of underwater. Sleeping in Atlantis for a while. I loved Rebirth. I thought that was a great show. But I don't know. It's hard to say, but my main final thoughts on it is I just wish the best for Gamera, and hopefully one day we'll eventually see Godzilla and Gamera on the screen, in a movie form or something, or just see Gamera having a future period would be nice. And, so that's kind of all I have to say about it.
Gotcha. Rob, how you feel about the crowdfunding? What do you feel about Gamera's future?
I mean, it's rather uncertain, and it's a little scary to the point where, a major, to us, a major franchise, not the general public, has to result to that of crowdfunding. But beyond just that, it's like, well, if we need to raise a couple $100,000 for a new Gamera anything, animated, live action, or otherwise, then I'm here and I'm willing to fucking support it, just because, it's cool. We have Godzilla in 2 different mediums from 2 different studios, from 2 different creative minds. That's cool. I'm about that. We have Ultraman coming out every fucking year on TV, YouTube, the whole 9 yards. If he gets another movie, who knows?
Kamen Rider's doing that too now.
Yeah, and Kamen Rider, yeah, they're doing their own thing, and Sentai and Red Universe, whatever the fuck, I don't care.
Oh,
but
man, what was the other one? Shit. All right, go ahead. My bad.
So to say that there's no grounds for it would be silly, and nobody here said that. And I definitely think an indie-like project for that of a Gamera film could be more than just an animated project, even though that's what they've apparently confirmed. But I mean, everybody is sitting here and saying, well, we want Suitmation back. And what can Gamera bring that Godzilla already hasn't? Suitmation. Bring it back.
Yeah.
And they can do it. They absolutely can do it. I don't know how much that costs. I know Japan is economically not doing well whatsoever. I'm just saying there's a lot of grounds here for a new Gamera anything to be really interesting, to be really, really just maybe more than people really are realizing with all of this. And to know that it's kind of depending on the turn of a dime here with crowdfunding, go back to just being a little worried because, I mean, this is my fucking channel, so people know I'm not the biggest fucking fan of the Heisei era. But when it comes to Gamera, it's a different story because Gamera did something different and, kind of proved that there is a sense of quality that could be here with this character that many people just write off as a Godzilla knockoff with no other notoriety to his name.
Drives me crazy.
It drives me crazy too. So
I mean, Mystery Science Theater 3000 didn't help.
Well, there's
they
a reason
didn't
why.
do the SI, right? They didn't have the SI.
No,
they
they
did.
did the original Showa era.
Yeah, they did show us.
Well, there's a reason why they got canceled off of Netflix. But anyway,
Because Joel won't come back.
It's upsetting. But if this is the first step that we can take out of a room in a mansion to further expand what we could do in the future, I'm here for it. And I will support. And if that comes in the line of, hey, we're doing more figures, hey, we're doing more apparel, hey, we're doing this, hey, we're doing that, I'll gladly support because I'm one of those people that think Gamera as a kaiju can be timeless. It can adapt to the times. It can adapt to what's going on in the world. It can adapt to pretty much anything. And
Gamera, in my opinion, Gamera should be what Kong is to Godzilla right now. That's how I feel.
Yeah. I agree. But yeah, bring Gamera back. allow the people in the U.S. and other territories to donate because we want them back too.
Yeah. Not for nothing. I think crowdfunding would be a serious blow to Katakawa's adversarial looking at the interest of this thing. I don't even know if that sentence made sense. But what I'm saying is, there's people out there, and I will say this too. Toho has been doing fuck me suits. Jesus
Tokusatsu Suitmation shorts.
They've been doing it. They've been doing it every year now for what, the past 5-6 years?
Something like that, yeah.
They've been doing it. And granted, they're shorts, no doubt about it. But they've been doing it. There is a medium for Suitmation. There is and if Gamera could crush it, listen, you don't have to make a movie that is $100 million. You don't. Minus one, showed that. I don't know how much it takes or how much it costs to make a suit and make miniatures that you're going to wind up blowing up. You don't have to do a full-fledged Gamera all the time. This is the genius of Kaneko, of the Heisei era. It was really good shots, great shot selection. And when you needed to use CG, it was in there. You don't have to do the entire thing that way. And I don't know, man. I just think because that's man. I always go back to it. I go, you want to see how to make a fucking trilogy? Look at this movie. Look at this trilogy. Because Gamera, the first one, Guardian of the Universe, I was like, okay, it was good. I enjoyed it. The story was there. It was simple. Gamera 2, Advent of Legion. My God, I said that was the greatest sequel, right? Since Empire Strikes Back, in my personal opinion. I said, oh my God, that's it. That's it. And then Gamera 3 fucking Iris. I was just like, the special effects, the budget gets higher, the special effects get crazier, and it just worked. And then Kaneko go on to make a Godzilla movie, which is, still revered to this day as, one of the best of the fucking Millennium era.
Even though, by comparison, GMK is still a dip in quality because Toho be Tohoing and they restricted Kaneko.
Absolutely. 1000% true. But it's like, it's there. So if you got a director who gave you one of the most perfect trilogies of all time, wanting to come back, make him come back. JR, your take.
Yeah. Look, I think Gamera is an important historical landmark as far as kaiju flicks go. I shit on the Showa era Gamera films, and I actively watch the Mystery Science Theater 3000 Showa era Gamera movies because I own them. I'll probably do it tonight to celebrate his 60th. I won't say I'm the biggest fan of Gamera, but Gamera is awesome. You get a fire-breathing turtle that can fly from Atlantis. That's a lot of lore for something that is so underutilized nowadays.
Or can literally fly by spinning like a UFO.
He can.
It's so base.
So badass. And let's not forget that the Gamera films were actually relatively gory. Because Gamera was getting all chopped up in those old movies, dude. He was growing limbs back and shit all the way to the 90s. And the Heisei films are fantastic. They are really, truly peak cinematic experiences from a very low level kaiju.
All on like half the budget of your average Heisei Godzilla film.
Seriously,
It makes no sense. It's
so
sense.
weird. I think Gamera, he should be revitalized. The anime definitely hit an audience. Him dropping in Gigabash it's getting people talking. I mean, shit. we made kaiju history.
Yes, we did. And anybody
Godzilla,
who owns
Gamera,
that game
and
needs to
Ultraman.
play online so that I can actually match with people. My God.
Yes.
Cheater.
But that's the thing. It's
I
like
blame Steven Seagal's daughter.
No, the game just
should.
needs to have rollback netcode at this point.
But I think at the end of the day, if it takes crowdfunding to bring Gamera back, fine. I'll put in my 2 cents. You know, it's like I again, not a big fan of Gamera, but there was always like that equalizer. And I always think too of like if Gamera brought back Suitmation, like we have movies like Rhea God Monster. That's all Suitmation. Like we do have these Suitmation monster movies still coming out of Japan right now that are relatively low budget. Why can't Gamera just do that? It doesn't have to be this big CG extravaganza because Suitmation worked and still does. It is shit. It's not CG. You get to see it. It's real. And there's a charm to that. All the goofy stuff that can happen.
Thank you for mentioning Reigo, King of the Sea Monsters, and Raiga, God of the Monsters, based Ginpei Hayashiya. He's the one who also made Gamera 4 Truth.
Yep.
I just think it's a realistic, like, I wouldn't say expectation, but expectation that the Gamera series could reach for and successfully succeed in. One of those latex suits can't cost more than $10,000 to make.
Oh, dude, if you go to the
budget
Expo,
of
the currently surviving suits, like the 3 Heisei suits, they're in great condition.
Yeah. Get a budget of like, I would say $100,000 to $200,000 and just make a Suitmation Gamera film. Even if it's only 30 to 45 minutes long. Don't do AI. Don't do AI.
Do not do AI.
Cheap fucking easy way out. Put the work in and respect it. You know, that's one thing that I could always sit here and praise for Gamera. Godzilla went CG, and I love Godzilla. I love what they've done with Godzilla and CG. Gamera never went completely CG. Always, still to this day, holds that Suitmation aspect. Even with this anime that had come out, 2 years ago?
Yes.
It's like, I don't know.
The Gamera model in Gamera Rebirth is basically the same model as the 2015 short.
Yeah.
Because that was all CG.
And that's kind of my take on it, is like, you don't need $1 million to make a Gamera film. And you don't need to make a feature-length Gamera film. What you need to do is make something with Gamera. And if you're that broke and you have to go to crowdfunding, yes, open it up internationally. I will put money down to see, just even if it's 45 minutes. I will pay to see that because Gamera deserves this respect. And it's a shame that he has fell so far by the wayside. I thought he would have kept up after all these years, but he didn't.
And that's why they're going with an animated show, because that's the cheapest outlet.
And that's fine. I think anime is one of the biggest mediums in the world still right now.
Facts.
And that is a fantastic way to go. But again, 45-minute Suitmation. Bring back one of the original kaiju. Bring back Gauss or something. Just have Gamera fight the Gauss.
No more Gauss.
Okay, Guron.
Okay.
Yeah. Just do something like that.
I would like to see Iris still come back.
One
I like
of the most
Iris.
unique kaiju designs of all time.
Yeah.
But that's another thing. As far as like, I love the Godzilla series. I love all the monsters in the Godzilla franchise. But Gamera has some of the most unique designed creatures of all time, rivaling Ultraman.
Listen, that's because the only creature that ever comes back is fucking Gauss.
That's true.
Gamera is constantly changing it and making, creating new foes. And that's one of the things I love. And even in Rebirth, yes, fuck Gigabash. Look at fucking Guron.
Yeah.
It's
Hold on.
such a radically different version of what we know. And
I gotta respond to Mr. Nissan GTR.
Uh-oh.
His comment, that's a lie and you know it. Some AI is fantastic. I'll admit not all of it, but I don't get the hate for AI except for Skynet stuff. Here's the problem with AI. You didn't put the work in. You didn't earn it. You type in a fucking prompt and a fucking computer makes it for you. No, I'm done with that shit. Stop! Don't defend AI.
There's no valid defense for AI. It is a thing that mirrors artwork that other people have created and generates it to make a thing. It is the most disgusting thing we have ever created as human beings. In the light of media being a thing, there's nothing you can defend AI with.
No.
And it's an insult to people that are creators.
I had to stop using AI as a joke. Because I'm so anti-AI at this point. It's like I used to laugh at Batman eating Italian food with 26 fingers. That shit to me was fucking hilarious. But now it's like, I can't support this. I can't do it. You don't actually put the work in. I'll just hire someone to draw me Bruce Wayne eating Italian food with 27 fingers.
You also need to look at it from an outside perspective here. If Karakawa Dae says, we filmed a bunch of human footage and then we just added AI CG for all of the fights, Gamera is going to die quicker than a pig in shit.
Absolutely.
Because immediately people are going to disown it. Immediately people are going to disregard it. And the last thing Gamera needs is a controversy and an issue like that. That's just how it's going to go. It's like if they do cheapen out and do AI, I assure you that'll be the end of Gamera for a very long time.
For a very long time.
And that's
a thing in Japan too. People in Japan don't want AI anything. They don't want AI backgrounds. They don't want AI monster fights. They don't want AI anything. Which is why the new Kamen Riders had a bit of a hard time with people over there. Outside of the smaller fandom, the smaller, younger fandom, I should say. And it's like we would just be creating another problem to a point where minimal Gamera is better than AI Gamera.
Yeah.
And that's just the way that it's going to sit. Because I mean, like, even just to pay for an AI program that can properly do what you want it to do, it's like at that point, just make a fucking suit.
There you go.
Just get an SH Monster Arts figure and stop motion animate that. I'd rather that over AI because at the end of the day, there's a human operating it. There's a human making it. There's a human touch to it. And I really do think leaning on AI is just not the way to go for anything.
For anything. I agree 1000%. You know, at one time, all of us here felt like in life, we are going to create something. And we had to do it ourselves. At least this is the way I feel. I would never rely on using AI to help me generate my ideas into whatever the fuck, right? No, I rather help. I need people. I need humans. I need live interactions with someone who either gets what I'm trying to do or can push back and say, is that what you want to do? My kid, for instance, I say, hey, there's a little spoiler going forward here. I said, I need a couple of things done. Okay. She draws my avatars. That's my kid's art, right? She's the one I'm going to forever. She straight up said, Dad, don't use AI for nothing. I said, kid, I'm not. I am not. I need you to draw me the way you depict me, which, by the way, she flatters me. I love it. Thank you so much. She totally flatters me. But the AI bubble, man, that shit is scary. And I don't like it.
No, AI's destroying everything right now. It's making your console gaming more expensive. It's making PC gaming more expensive. It's putting artists out of work.
Yeah.
My artist who drew my logo last year. I love that motherfucker. I will never go to AI. I'm like, dude, I need you to draw me in the style of Ed, Edd n Eddy. Dude nailed it first fucking try. It's
Oh my
like,
God, wow, that is exactly it. Holy shit.
yeah. It's like you can't get that shit from AI. There's a human touch that you'll never truly get with AI. So, yeah,
I think AI is just insulting. Whenever I see those AI pictures of Godzilla and he has the huge ass and shit, it just makes me angry.
I mean, those ones are kind of funny, and those ones were like a while back when AI wasn't as good and as lazy and as dumb.
Yeah, well, I was on T Public and Once Upon a T the other day, and some other.
It's a lot of AI.
It's all, yeah, it was all AI generated Godzilla shirts, and I wanted to throw up. It was, I just can't stand people that support AI in this fashion. I think it's terrible.
James Cameron is coming for all of us.
Pencil in front of you, pick it up.
That's why I say fuck James Cameron. Fuck you and fuck your AI fucking upscaled movies that you ruined, by the way.
What was that? Aliens?
I'm just talking about in general. He masterminded the idea of like AI,
and then he used
Guillermo del Toro said "fuck AI" before he showed off his masterpiece Frankenstein.
We're not running out of options here. We're definitely not running out of options. I don't think we're running out of options.
No, it's not an options things. It's the thing that the studios that are hiring their artists and the creators aren't paying them enough. That's why we've been having these protests in Hollywood with the SAG stuff. It's not a matter of that. They're getting underpaid. And then there's deadlines that have to be met. That's why the whole thing, why the studios want AI, so they don't have to rely on real people to do this anymore. Because of that, they don't want to have to sit there and be like, hey, can you get this done in 3 weeks? They're like, no, it's going to take me at least 5. You know, it's deadlines and not paying them enough. All AI is just taking things that are already created and morphing them into its own necromorph from Dead Space. That's all it is. And I think it's just insulting. There's no way to defend it. You may think that creators are losing their touch, but it's not their fault. It's the fact that they're just not getting paid enough. And that's the big thing. You're going to be doing what you can do with your job regardless of what you're given. And if that deadline is interfering with that, then tough. If you're not going to get paid to do what you can do, the art speaks for itself. Blame the studios, not the creators or the people that are designing these things or what you're upset about. But AI, let's put it this way. If creators stop making things and you think AI becomes the reliant thing, you're just going to be getting the same type of thing from AI because all it's doing is compiling what it has already seen. AI needs new information to keep thriving. So that will be the biggest problem if creators go away. You're just going to be getting the same exact thing. That's all you're going to be doing, and that's why AI is such a problem. It's just a mirror image of what we already have seen.
And you're not going to save anything with AI. You're not.
Right.
You're not going to say you're not going to save bread for next week with AI. That's not even just beyond the court of public opinion. That's just a fucking fact. You look at any major project that just has to announce that, yeah, we're using AI, and they either disappear or they release and nobody talks about them. AI is a death sentence.
Yeah.
And we can't.
You're taking the talent and spirit away from cinema and gaming and everything.
No, just from the future generations. Like,
yeah,
you get a young person that all of a sudden they have this artistic side to them and they want to, create, and they can't, and they're stuck because AI is creating for people who have zero talent.
Yeah.
And that is what fucking fundamentally sucks about AI. And I cannot see. Over on one hand, you're like, oh, it'll help the job market. No, it won't. Nobody's going to be working. This shit literally is motherfucking, what's that Disney Pixar movie?
Which one?
The one with the robot. The
Wally?
Wally.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be fucking hooked up to a virtual reality thing. They're gonna be as fat as me, and they're gonna be flying on a motherfucking in space. Fuck this. It's terrible. We need creativity.
It is so funny we're on this topic too, because just last night I was on Twitter and I got into several arguments with Grok. You know, Twitter's voice response. So this is the funniest thing. The image that we were talking about was from The Howling, where the Eddie Quist turns into the werewolf. And people were asking Grok, where was this movie from? And Grok was saying it was from the movie Bad Moon. And I got into an argument with Grok about this. And I sent Grok links and photos and articles about why it's from Bad Moon and not why it's from The Howling and not Bad Moon. And Grok still thinks Grok is right. I'm just at this point, I just don't even know what else to say.
Listen, Grok is full of Grok.
Yeah, Grok is shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, a Grok is shit. That
is AI at its finest. And I just don't know how you can say that AI is a rising factor in the giants of media when it can't even decipher what real facts are. It's so frustrating.
I am so stuck on the idea that we were talking about Gamera's 60th fucking birthday and crowdfunding and making these things, and yet at the same time we come back around to James Cameron directing a fucking American Gamera movie because of AI. Go figure.
Literally. You can keep it.
Yeah, no, sorry, James Cameron.
Please do not let America touch Gamera right now. No, Gamera needs to stay in Japan.
Ever.
Gamera could work.
But Malaysia can have him occasionally because Malaysia is based and they may get it back.
Well, all right. Since we've talked about Gamera and what we want and what could happen and the AI apocalypse, thanks, Gamera. Fuck. Let's talk about something that is a thing right now, but should be more. And that is Godzilla versus Gamera, because we could get that right now, ladies and gentlemen. Make no mistake about it. You could get that on your Xbox, your PlayStation. Is it on the Switch, Rob?
Yeah, it's on everything.
Oh, it's on everything.
everything.
You could get Gigabash on anything you want to play your video games, and you can get Godzilla versus Gamera. You can make it happen. You can make it happen in video game form. But where is the world outside of AI? Where is the world where this can be an absolute thing? I think we are on the cusp. That's what I think. Hear me out. With the advent of the Marvel phases that have, now what, we're in year 20 or whatever the fuck. Shit, almost year 20. 2028 will be year 20. With Marvel, what DC is doing, with what everybody is doing nowadays, these combinations, we've got it. We've got the combination. We got the combination. Throw in Ultraman and hell, shit, what? Now, I don't know about the mobile games, right? I'll go to chase for that. Like, I'm pretty sure Gamera, Godzilla, and Kong and Ultraman can all fight in a mobile game.
Yeah, they're all of Gamera's variants, and some have even Gamera's roar still.
Yeah. I don't play games on my phone unless.
Which, by the way, I haven't played the Gigabash thing. Is Gamera's roar? Is it fixed?
Yes.
Yeah, it's in there.
That's good. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
But only for the Xbox, PlayStation, and PC versions. The Switch version is still fucked.
Wow.
That's unfortunate. I guess that's what you get for charging your console.
Nintendo's policies with updates and patches and shit, and they got to wait a little longer. but it will be back.
It's fucking stupid.
Nintendo ruining everything, even patches.
Yeah, even patches.
Patches.
Dude, I was playing fucking Super Mario Party All-Stars. The wife was on her Switch right next to me, and it kept fucking crashing out. I was like, what is the networking for the Switch, Nintendo? I'm right next to her. I digress. I'm sorry. Nintendo pisses me off.
They just added Zoids to Godzilla Battle Line, and I didn't think that would ever be a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the thing. That's the thing. But I'm gonna use Gigabash as the example because that's the game I'm playing. And yeah, we can live out our fantasies. We can absolutely play Godzilla versus Gamera. We can have this fucking dream match. We can have this fight.
Oh, yeah.
But why just that? Why can't we break through the barrier and have more? Why can't we have our cake and eat it too? Or buy the fucking bakery? So I'm just saying, I threw that thing earlier.
I think you're right about it being on the cusp. I think that's a good way. Gamera, over the past few years, has had more of a resurgence in itself than it has been in a long time. I think it coming to mobile games is a good start. It's just going to take Gamera to get kind of out in the world again, and I think that's just what they're trying to do. But I don't know, man. It there also has a lot. It also with Gamera and just basically a lot of things, there has to be some risk taken. And I just don't think Katakawa is ready to take a risk unless, I guess they did with the season 1 of Rebirth, and that just didn't end well for them. But I don't see our future being Gamera less.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I like the idea because it's pretty much where I'm going as I crack up the real good stuff. Katakawa not wanting to invest. Listen, maybe they don't have to do nothing. Maybe at this point in time, someone else, someone stronger, someone with a motherfucking hold on the industry when it comes to the motherfucking giant kaiju says, okay, enough is enough. It's time to open the doors. Because they see what they see what the people in the East are doing, or the West, wherever you want to call it. They see how crossovers make and generate money. And I'm not saying go right off the bat, go for the fucking glory and make a movie. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is we got Godzilla and we got Gamera in the same game where you can fight each other. This is a real thing. Both companies had to agree to letting this happen. So if they went this far, then there's a little bit of rope that we can pull to get
Well,
them.
what do you mean by both companies having to agree?
Dude, Gigabash is not tied into Toho or Katakawa, correct?
Correct.
Right, but Godzilla already came to Gigabash due to an agreement with Toho. It's not. They don't. Toho can't come out and say they can't have Gamera in it.
Okay,
Toho doesn't own Gigabash.
but that's the best part. That's what I'm trying to say. Gamera's there now. It's official. So if Toho looks at this and say, okay, look at this. I mean, because again, where we are at in terms of entertainment here in the States, we see all of these things happening, crossovers and all this stuff. This is the first time that this is an official thing. I'm not saying Toho is going to be like, no, I can't have Gamera in the same game I'm in. You're playing them in Battle Line. So this isn't the first time it happened. There's a precedent. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a precedent being set. There is a precedent being set. And if
But when it comes to like making things with a plot, then you're going to get Toho and Katakawa arguing over who wins.
Yeah, but that's my point. I'm not even there yet. That's what I'm trying to tell you. See, y'all automatically jump into movies. I'm not.
I didn't say a movie. I said something with a plot. That could be a movie.
That's
That
a
could be
movie.
It's a fucking
that could be a comic book. That could be a fucking who knows.
I'm just pointing out that Toho had no say in Gamera coming to the game.
and that's okay. I'm not I'm not knocking it. But what I'm
But
saying,
Toho had a say of Gamera coming into Godzilla Battle Line.
And that is true. That's true.
Wait a
Because
minute.
that's their
Wait a
game.
minute.
That's their
Hold
game.
up. Then you got to reverse and walk that statement back, because if Toho had to say for Gamera coming to Godzilla Battle Line, then
Well,
Toho,
no. If Gigabash, I said Gagabash. If Gigabash was going to be a Toho game, then I would retract that. But it's not. It's not a Toho game yet.
but it doesn't matter.
What
matter.
like okay, here's the better way to phrase this. The fact that the Gamera DLC came out and the Godzilla DLC is still for sale, because Toho could very much go, oh, you're gonna put Gamera in it? Well, then we're gonna yank our license from you and you can't sell our characters anymore.
And that's true. And I'm not knocking them having a problem with it. I'm just saying they didn't decide to have Gamera put in the game.
Okay, but at the same time, you could say that, but then you can't. There's no argument to them deciding to have Gamera in Battle Line.
That's because it's their game.
It's Toho's game.
That's their game.
That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say,
Oh
though,
my
Ray.
God,
Is
I've
Battle
got game.
There's no
Battle Line is a Toho licensed game. Gigabash is not. So Toho had no say in Gamera going to Gigabash.
But kind of they did, because I'm pretty sure Gamera went to Battle Line first.
Yes, but Gigabash is not a Toho game. It's not a Toho game, Ray.
Oh man, listen. Wait? What you're saying is Toho would be mad if Gamera kicks Godzilla's ass in Gigabash, but they won't be mad if Gamera kicks Godzilla's ass in Battle Line.
No.
That's
No.
not what I'm saying at all. I'm just pointing out the logistics of it.
Fly me to the moon.
Ain't no fucking.
moon. We play amongst the
The whole
stars.
point.
Put the Ava units in Gigabash, cowards.
The whole point is there's two games right now
Yes.
that Godzilla and Gamera are. There's actually three. That PlayStation 4 Bandai Namco game that got Ultraman in it too. So there's actually three. But there's two games right now that we know of that we get to play where Godzilla and Gamera are in it.
Yes.
All I'm trying to say is, outside of that, because we've got that confirmed, let's take the next step. I don't give a fuck if Toho is mad that Gigabash put Gamera in it. I don't care about that. It's there. Let's take the next step. And again, I'm not talking about a moving picture show. I'm talking about merchandise, toys.
Merchandising?
I'm talking about something where Toho sees this and says, all right, we've been fucking, I'm not going to say dumb, because I don't think that's the thing. We've been.
No, they're fucking dumb.
Okay, dumb it is. We've been dumb for this amount of years. We see what makes the money outside of here. We see. And it's the team up. I mean, for the love of God, Legendary did the impossible. They resurrected Godzilla versus Kong. They did. And now it's a thing. It's a series. It's a fucking thing. Legendary did it. So what I'm saying is, if Toho is all about making money, right? Katakawa needs money. Apparently, we just talked about crowdfunding in the last one. What if Toho was to say, yo, you know what? We ain't going to go crazy and make a movie. We got the video game thing. That's cool. We know we're in this together right now. You want to make a toy line? Godzilla versus Gamera? Gamera versus Godzilla toy line? Yours versus ours? You want to make merchandise? You want to put shirts, Godzilla and Gamera on the same shirt? Dude, it's as simple as looking at each other on a t-shirt that's officially licensed by Toho and Katakawa.
Yep.
It's that simple. But everybody's looking at it in a different way. It's that simple. They're in the market to make money. Chase, you were the one that said Toho wants to globally brand Godzilla, and they have been doing that.
It's not what I said anymore. It's just what is the thing now.
I'm talking about when that was the case a couple years ago. They're doing it. They are doing it. So why stop? Why stop with Kong? Why stop with Kong? We know right now Gamera and Godzilla are in the same thing together. And shit, it got me to buy both. It got me to buy the game, got me to buy Godzilla shit, got me to buy Gamera shit. It does that. They see that, even if it's tiny. Let's expand on that. And again, it don't have to be a movie.
But as all dreams come with media, we need funds. So you were right about it being on the cusp.
But again, that's the thing, bro. For the culture, for us, this is something big. This is huge. Again, dude, before I moved out to Vegas, I sat down and I argued with somebody who used to be on the G show. Before I moved out, we were filming a short film. And he was like, Kong is going to Godzilla. I'm like, no, it's not. At this point in time, Godzilla 2014 wasn't even a thing yet. We were arguing about this in 2013, April, because I moved out here in May. April. I was like, shut the fuck. No, it's not. It's never going to happen. And here I live in a world where I got 2 Godzilla and Kong movies together. 2 of them. 2. And a TV show. It's crazy on what has happened over the past, decade and some change. Toho has been stingy for a long time. They wanted to branch out. They've done it. Man, there was some conversations I had with Rob earlier today about selling out, and I'm going to be honest with you, Toho would have been my sellout. Licensing everything to fucking watches, to weird ass fucking Hawaiian t-shirts, get the fuck out of here. But at the same time, yeah, let's get Gamera.
I can see it now. We have Godzilla, Kong, and Gamera for the inflatable costumes next Halloween.
Oh, yes.
I buy one. All I'm saying is, yeah, if we have a Godzilla versus Kong over here in the States, right, and that's working, right? Why wouldn't Toho say, all right, you know what? These motherfuckers right here need some cash, right? They're over here crowdfunding, right? We already got these 2 in a game together that we licensed with Battleline, and now Gigabash is doing their thing. Let's put some merch out. Let's give Katakawa a chance. Let's put Godzilla and Gamera on some merch. Let's make figures in a box set, too. You start with the obvious 2. Zigra and Mecha.
That's actually a good question. Rob, with Bandai making Gamera figures, is that still all Katakawa?
Yeah, that's still all Katakawa. Okay. It's still just, putting up the money for production, for quality control, for pressing, the whole 9 yards. It's all through Katakawa Dai.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't too sure how it worked. Yeah. For some reason, I feel like Toho owns Bandai just with how much Godzilla stuff they put out with them. So I just figured it's just like part of them now. So that makes sense.
They don't own Bandai. They just have a very trusted relationship with them. Bandai helped out with a lot of movie productions for that of Godzilla, especially in the Heisei era. So a lot of that is just scratch my back, we'll scratch yours. It's just this year particularly, Toho was kind of like buying up Bandai's Movie Monster series team because there was a release and a pre-order every month of the year this year. So
wow.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Damn.
Yeah, a lot of money.
Yeah. Black Friday, black money.
I think the cusp when you said that earlier was the main thing. I think with the future of Gamera and Godzilla being together, I think it's just a matter of time. I know Toho is receiving it that way. I think they know that the where the communities and the fandom stands with it. I think it's just a matter of time. Yeah, you know, we have Godzilla in its biggest distribution right now, and it's just starting. You know, we don't know what the plans are in the future for it, but I mean, the fact that Gamera went to Battle Line, a Toho licensed game, that just speaks more levels to me, honestly, than Gigabash. But that just to me means, like, I definitely think that we're going to be seeing Gamera and Godzilla and more outlets together in the future.
Yeah, no, and that's exactly what I'm saying. But Rob, you want to take that one?
Storm Russo says, Rob, are you drinking beer through a straw? Not gonna lie, that's weird. Yes, I am drinking beer through a straw because I didn't want anybody to see what I was drinking.
Motherfucker. What?
He's drinking a White Claw.
No, actually, I am drinking a Coors Banquet, which is the only Coors you should be drinking.
Yes.
Everything else sucks.
When I think
Brown bag, bro.
when I think of Thanksgiving booze, I think of Angry Orchards.
Yo, on some real shit though, Stevie. He's from the great state of the tri-state. He should be brown bagging. What the fuck?
Well, for one thing, I don't got a brown bag on me because I just don't. And for another thing, that looks even more incriminating because it's like, Rob, what the fuck are you drinking?
Yo, that's gonna be next week.
Gamer girl bathwater? Yes.
Bro, we're all gonna be drinking out of a brown bag next Friday.
Yo, I'll go to fucking ShopRite and get me a pack of fucking brown bags for fucking
my Walmart ran out of plastic bags and now my kitchen's full of paper ones.
Yeah.
Mother Earth. Ew.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Jay, I'll go to you because Gam Gams. I'm gonna save you.
Right,
I'm saving you, Gam Gams. Jr.
Yo.
We see Godzilla and Gamera right now. We're in two prominent games, three if you count the PS4 game with Ultraman. Even though they don't fight.
Oh, you mean City Shrouded in Shadow?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, that's the one. Thank you, Gam Gams. That's why I love
that game hasn't been supported in almost 10 years. So,
but the fact is that is a thing, and everybody had to agree upon that, right?
I don't think they fought in that game though, because
no. They none of them actually interacted.
Yeah, it's a survival game.
Yeah,
and again, it wasn't a Toho game.
Why does it was Bandai though?
It was Bandai. It was.
And Bandai owns the rights to a certain degree of all of the three properties, so of course they could get away with it.
I just hate the idea that Ultraman's a bad guy and you got to run away from him.
Yeah, it's weird.
Well, I wouldn't say he's a bad guy. He's also just a giant fuck off thing that is unintentionally fucking up buildings that have people in them. So it's like, shit, get the fuck out of Dodge.
Yeah, and he also needed to have more swatch. Like in Gigabash, he has plenty of swatch.
God damn,
I love
watch.
But as far as Godzilla and Gamera go, I think the time for a crossover, it needs to happen now. We've had a lot of Godzilla and Kong lately, something that we were asking for forever, but we've had that back in 1962. We never had Godzilla and Gamera really on screen. And if you can't make it to a movie format, I would be completely okay with a comic series. 3 to 5 issue miniseries. I think that would be a good middle ground where creators can just do whatever the fuck they wanted. Did he just die?
No, I dropped everything, but it's all right.
He dropped his beer.
Party cow.
I genuinely think the comic book medium is where it should go. As far as the movie goes, look, with the 2 ongoing franchises for the Godzilla series, I don't think there's a way to fit Gamera in at this point. If we were going to go Gamera in the Monsterverse, you should have done that with the last Godzilla movie. Sorry to say, New Empire probably changed it to The Rise of Atlantis or some shit. And there's your Gamera Kong Godzilla
That would have been
movie.
a cool thing, honestly.
Yes.
Atlantis is in the Hollow Earth. I think that would be cool.
Yeah,
that would make
it would have
sense.
worked. But
Yeah.
we've crossed that threshold to where now it's like, it's like, I don't know.
He would
And
just
you
be
can't have him
Godzilla
fight.
or Kong number 2. That's the whole thing. He
Yeah.
wouldn't be important in any way because he would just be a variation of both Godzilla and Kong. And
Yeah.
it's like, that's
And-
fucking pointless.
And then technically you would have a monster almost as strong as Godzilla because it's not Kong, and then it would just be kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be like Kong in the cuck chair during the threesome.
Yeah, they would.
Good God, dude.
They, with it definitely seems like a thing where if it happened too soon, it would be too soon. I think we have to build up to it at this point, and that's where we're going. But
That's where I think
yeah.
a 5-issue miniseries in a comic book, you could do a story. You could fucking do any story you want. You could have it be Showa, Gamera, and Godzilla. You could have it be Hisai or Millennium.
Maybe if you do a final MonsterVerse movie after Supernova, depending how that does, you get Gamera as one of the final monsters, and if you wanted, you could have Kong and Godzilla fight Gamera, and then they all team up since they're supposed to be heroes.
That sounds terrible.
I just don't think that's where... honestly, at this point, again, I think that load's been shot, and introducing Gamera in the -0 verse wouldn't make any sense. It's just 5-issue miniseries comic
You could
book.
have Nightmare Gamera be a thing, and then Gamera fights Nightmare Gamera, and Godzilla fights Nightmare Gamera, and Kong fights Nightmare Gamera, and then they all team up and fight Nightmare Gamera.
Again,
And then I fight Nightmare Gamera.
Yeah, then we all fight Nightmare Gamera.
You could do like a comic book. Like, what if in that 5-issue miniseries it ends up going that route where it's like Godzilla goes Burning Godzilla, Gamera goes Nightmare Gamera, and you have the most powerful versions of these monsters fighting each other? I don't know. I just think that's where it should be.
Nightmare Gamera is not even real. It's
but
the dreams of a girl.
Make it real. Make Nightmare Gamera the one who doesn't give a shit anymore. He's using
I thought that was Gamera 3 Gamera.
Yeah.
We get Mecha Gamera.
But that's all I'm saying. Like, you could do a legit fight there, or just fucking play Gigabash. Like, honestly.
Here's a good one.
That's great.
Avatar 5, Gamera versus Kong.
Good.
Yo, I think Gamera might win that fight. I was watching GXK, the New Empire, last night, and I was like, yo, that monkey gets wrecked by Godzilla every 5 seconds. Like, fuck.
He wanted
Pretty much.
peace. Godzilla wanted to be a fucking frat boy because that's what they've whittled his entire personality down to.
But in all honesty, like, I want the fight to happen. I do. We did the fight. But now it's like, let's make it official. 5-issue miniseries. Just do that. Pick an era, or go through all the different eras. It's like they both defeated each other in the Showa era, and then they came back in the Heisei and Gamera whooped Godzilla's ass, but then they showed up in Millennium and Godzilla kicked Gamera's ass. Just do something. There's so much you could do with 5 fucking issues.
You're saying do what Marvel did with Godzilla.
Yeah, just do, fucking something, but just don't do a film right now. It's, again... 2 series going on, it's too late to introduce them. Even in the -1 verse, it wouldn't work.
Again, I go back to, instead of making movies right off the bat, man, test the waters. It's out there, bro. Toho, who makes Gigabash games?
Passion Republic.
Passion Republic.
Okay, that's an indie studio, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
They
if
are in Malaysia.
Oh, in Malaysia. What if Toho went to them in Katakawa and said, "Yo, I got this idea. Let's take these fucking characters in the video game and let's just make toys out of them, and we'll give them to, I don't know, Rob. Who do you think? Bandai, the Super 7?
Oh,
Hiya.
Passion Republic would be completely out of the equation because that would just be a company going to Toho and Katakawa saying, "Can we do this?"
Got you.
And at this point, I think the only company that Toho would outright listen to for something like this is Bandai.
Okay, so let's say they
Like put Gamera and Godzilla Burst. I don't know.
No, that's it. That's a great fucking. That is absolutely great.
That's a very cheap and budgetary free way to really introduce a crossover. It's a good way to do it.
It's a great
Great
way to do it, right?
And those parts are swappable. You could put Godzilla parts on Gamera's body.
Listen, man, listen, relax. The people don't need that right now.
Whoa.
We don't need Godzilla. Or
Good.
Godzilla.
Bad enough we seen what a Kong Godzilla looks like. But no, Godzilla Burst makes sense. That works.
yeah,
That works.
What about Kong Gamera?
no.
No,
I am not introducing Hairy Turtle to my brain. Oh, well, there it is.
Harry Turtle.
what? Actually, look into the Sasquatch eyes. Then you know the Sasquatch flies. No, you gotta watch Pick of Destiny.
Gamzilla would be cursed.
Oh, I love the Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, that's it. Kong and Gamera is the Sasquatch in Pick of Destiny.
Yeah, that's what ends up being. They fall in love with each other and then have a kid, and it's like Gamzilla.
Listen. Someone recently put out a Showa Gamera and Showa Godzilla working together to defeat King Ghidorah short, and it was great.
Well,
That sounds fun.
So, all right, games. Let me ask you a question real quick. There is a short on YouTube coming, next year.
By the dude that made the MMD anime Godzilla shorts? Yes.
Right.
He put out a trailer. It's coming in 2026.
Fantastic. And I know that's not like sanctioned by Toho or Katakawa, right?
No, that's a purely fan work made in Miku Miku Dance.
But I mean,
yes.
It's there. It's there for certain executives to look at and say, you know what? Especially if the likes are, through the roof. The views are through the roof. It's a thing, man. It could happen. Again, I'm just saying, I don't need a movie, but I need merchandise. I need apparel. I need something that can actually, set the fucking fire to Katakawa. And again, Toho was stingy. They played a fucking game. And while I was taking a urine, I heard y'all all talking about how it doesn't work in the MonsterVerse. I feel y'all. I can't even mad. I can't even mad because I had a whole thing why it could. But what y'all said, yeah, it makes sense. But still, could you imagine?
Yeah, someone put it was a King Cuck.
Yeah.
Who's in the cucks? King Cuck.
Listen, Kong surfing on Gamera. Yes.
No, dude, he's gonna sit on Gamera's shell and have reins, and it's gonna be like his reindeer.
Shout out to G2, Gamera Show. Shout out to G2. God damn. Yo, just so you know, it had this been on the G Show stream, I would have had them. They were lined up. Bang, bang, bang. But I digress. I am happy we all here.
Indeed. Isn't it my turn?
Yeah, I went to Rob. I went to JR. I went to
me. What are you talking about?
Then I'm going to Rob right now.
Oh, all right. Fine.
All right, what was the question?
Could this possibly work outside of making a movie? could Godzilla versus Gamera be a thing going forward outside of video games?
Absolutely. In the figure making sphere, 100%. You could literally just do what I did, put the most fucking recognizable PNG logos next to one another with fucking verses, and I think you'll sell relatively well. I don't think there's any question in regards to merchandising. Put it on a shirt, put it in vinyl, put it on plastic, you're good.
Dudes, seriously, have Gigabash start making figures of their characters and start selling them in like play sets and stuff. Yeah, that'd be rad.
Well, that attempt was made, but I can't speak much on that.
I didn't know anything about that.
Yeah, it involved some Sofubi makers, and it.
Not even so, but we'll talk about that later off the air. Anywhooser, yes, Godzilla versus Gamera in a merchandising aspect, it could work because you have the name notoriety between Godzilla and Gamera. You have the fandom back and forth between the two, which makes it even stronger. And the best part is you don't have to base it off of anything. You can do any Godzilla design. You could do any Gamera design. You could do new designs for both that are exclusive to that. And you could still have fun with it. You have no fucking frame on what you can do and how you can do it. And that's the best part when it comes to merchandising because anything goes. Shirts, say, you know they're going to do it for both of them. That's how it's going to go. When it comes to the toys, who knows? New designs, their most recent designs, classical designs, exclusive fucking paint jobs that are exclusive to just that. You could really do a little bit of anything. And I feel like that is the safest and easiest money-making way to do Godzilla versus Gamera without breaking anybody's bank and without failing anybody in their expectations.
I think that's a great way to put it.
I mean, yeah.
I think Cavity Colors making shirts could be cool too.
Goddamn right.
Oh, yeah,
Cavity
we'll do.
Color. Sponsor us.
Oh, we're serious.
Yeah, I'm totally serious. Hit me up, please.
Gam, last take on this. Could
All
this
right. This most certainly, most definitely could work on multiple levels. Merchandising, put it on a shirt, fuck yeah. But make a toy set out of it, get Playmates on that shit. Fucking give them the fucking Rebirth Gamera and put them up against fucking MonsterVerse Godzilla because that's all Playmates can do. Or maybe give Playmates one more shot at Toho. I don't fucking know. Put it in American stores. Put it in Japanese stores. Yes, absolutely, 1000%. Could it work in a comic book? Yes, 1000%. Because they both have comic book history. Here in the States, fucking Dark Horse did Gamera comics.
they did?
There's President. Fucking, and could it even, definitely work in a short of some sort? Absolutely. And when we get to things like comic books and shorts, then Toho and Katakawa have to have a kind of a conversation as to who comes out on top on that. And the last time that Katakawa tried to go to well, I think they were just dying at this point. But the last time that happened, they went to them going, "Oh, hey, so Godzilla is the villain, right? So Gamera is the hero, right? So we should do a versus movie where Gamera defeats the villain and beats the hero." And Toho was like, "Haha, fuck you, no." So I just hope that with this globalization effort through Toho, that maybe they've become a little less lax when it comes to crossovers like this. And we could see something down the line, like a comic book or a short. Like, I bet you the dude who's doing the Godzilla Day shorts would be frothing the mouth if he could get his hands on one of the Heisei Gamera suits.
I think that's a good point. I definitely think that's a good point. I just think that with Godzilla and Gamera, I mean, let me ask you guys really a question. Do you really want to see a crossover where there is a victor?
No.
That's kind of how I am. I don't want to see Godzilla get killed by Gamera or Gamera get killed by Godzilla.
That would never happen. That would never happen.
But I don't know. I just wouldn't want there to be. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could do it maybe in a way like Godzilla versus Kong, but
Yeah,
I don't know. I still think at the end of the day, it's those studios are both very, very stubborn, and essentially you have the
I
same.
never said anything. I never said anything about killing. I said defeating.
Yeah, defeat. But at the same time, we're over here looking like Katakawa's like we're like 30 different conglomerates, and the Katakawa Daiei conglomerate is we ain't got no money. So what can we do to get the money? All right, Toho be like, you know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna put Godzilla and Gamera on a bunch of merch because we got them in video games. We're gonna make toys. We're gonna do this, and then eventually, somewhat outside the comic books, animation, we're gonna make the movie. But none of them are gonna fucking lose. Because Baggin is gonna come down from the sky, Baggin Iris.
Fucking Baggin.
Yeah, but
Bag of Legion.
exactly. It's gonna be something that is going to, again, just ape, no pun intended, off of GVK. Mechagodzilla. Okay, all right. I gotta, we gotta fight together. That's what you do because it's there already. The precedent is there. You gotta
okay, but I did mention something about Gamera and Godzilla teaming up earlier, and someone went, "Ugh."
Who did that?
I think it was Ray.
That was definitely Ray.
It was G1. I know.
No, it wasn't me. I'm like, no.
Listen.
No,
I'm gonna
that was-
send that short after the podcast, and it's, y'all gonna love it. It's great.
You need them to team up.
And that's the whole point to why I put can't live up to expectations. Like if we're talking about a piece of media, it's like, yeah, of course they're gonna fucking team up against one of the big five and they're gonna be victorious or otherwise. And it's like, okay, I've been watching this exact thing play out from animators for the last 15 years, more so. I just think that the whole Godzilla versus Gamera, like the justification for it is, well, we're going to do it just to do it. Do you really?
Yeah, and that's kind of where I am too. I wouldn't want it done just for the sake of being done.
Man, motherfuckers did it with Legendary.
Yeah, well, they did it with Legendary, and look how Legendary's viewed.
How was it viewed? The last movie sucked.
Yeah, the last movie sucked. It made hundreds of millions of fucking dollars.
It's transformed all over again.
But you have that fucking tear down the fandom. It's like at this point, when it comes to Godzilla versus Gamera as a cinematic endeavor, is it going to live up to expectations? And is no. It's not going to. Because people have had decades seethed and mauled over this idea. Who's going to win? Is there even a winner? They're going to team up. Who are they going to fight? And it's like, at that point, you could probably call the movie in a drinking game on your first fucking sit down.
Look, at the end of the day, honestly, and this is my personal bias, but at the same time, Godzilla put Kong in his place. Yes, it was an American movie, but the essence of Godzilla was there. It is just. And again, I'm not saying like, everybody was like, oh, Godzilla's, he's fuck Godzilla, fuck God. No. He was the first. That Godzilla is what led to Gamera. So yeah, you know what? If you the older brother, sometimes you gotta pimp smack your little one. Now, again, Kong came out in 33. Godzilla came out in 54. In whatever 62, they fucking finally had a thing. That was Toho. Kong came out of the water and swam away. And we thought Kong won. But then, you read into all the bullshit and you're like, yeah, Kong ran away. He didn't win. He ran away. I digress. What I use as my meter is GVK. Because Godzilla beat that motherfucking monkey's ass. Beat his motherfucking ass. GXK, he beat him again. Not only did he beat him, he suplex city that motherfucker right into the pyramid. Say, suplex city, bitch. Boom. Brock Lesnar fucking fell on Monday. That was real.
He fell right on his ass and he back rolled into it and he played it off.
He did. He did.
My guy was roly-polying in a goddamn ponytail and a cowboy hat. Bro looked like a straight-up weeble wobble on that fucking shit.
He did.
Oh, man, dude, I didn't get it. Like, I didn't even look at it. When you said, did he just fall? I was like doing something completely different. I'm like, wait, what?
I was like, did he do that on purpose?
Oh my god! And that's what Kong is. He's doing this shit on purpose, or he's falling, whatever. That was funny though. That was.
Oh god, I'm seeing spots. That was so goddamn funny. Fucking
god!
Goofy log of wood.
Well, what I'm trying to say is, Godzilla and Gamera can work, but
Absolutely they can.
Before it happens, you have to garner attention to it. And while Gigabash right now, to me, is I guess the number one way you can garner attention to it, you still have Battle Line. But it has to be a concentrated effort from Toho to say, let's fucking go. Especially if Katakawa Dai right now is looking for crowdsourcing. Then they say, let's fucking go. And while I went to piss, this was the one that was shot down. Legendary just fucking funds the entire thing. Says, we'll give you $1 million. We'll give you $1 million. And then they got to go through the red tape with Toho. But we know that it ain't going to be Godzilla losing. And that could make a lot of y'all mad. But
that would make Katakawa as a whole mad.
No, Katakawa ain't mad. Katakawa needs the fucking money. They're not doing nothing with
But they have prides. That's been the whole thing. Prides and egos.
Okay, so prides and egos, but at the same time, then why not put out shit with Gamera outside of Rebirth, which was great. So that's my point. That you got pride and you got selling out.
I think what will happen is once Toho puts out their Godzilla video game they've been talking about, they'll have their crossover in their own game, and then maybe that will push it further.
Oh, dude, no, that would be great.
Because that's what it is.
What's that? I didn't hear what you said, Rob.
Godzilla Voxel Wars.
Oh, Voxel
Wars 2.
Yeah, big console game they're talking about, that's Godzilla Voxel Wars 2.
What is that? I don't know what that is.
It's a puzzle game.
Oh.
On Steam.
No, it's on console now too.
Is it?
It's on Switch.
Yeah, Voxel Wars has been...
If it ain't on PS5 and Xbox, I don't care.
You don't have a PS5.
I have an Xbox.
Yeah, but why even say PS5? You don't have one.
Because I want to be fair to everyone.
Fuck everyone. Be fair to yourself.
I was thinking in a line of like a Godzilla game, Toho could actually have a place for a cool, and I know we're gonna hit, hear me out. It's gonna make people cringe at the word, but a live service Godzilla game where they continuously add monsters and skins and cosmetics, I think that could work. I don't like the word live service because we all know where that goes, but a Godzilla game that Toho puts puts time into over a span of time and adds upon it, I think could work. And that's where you can get a cool Godzilla Gamera crossover.
Or just make a game that you just patch with new
Yeah,
characters.
that too.
Let's not
Just
put
like
Godzilla in live service into the ether.
Please no.
Well, then you got to
That's
argue
as
with a
bad
lot
as
of people
AI.
on the Twitter right now.
That's as bad as AI.
Bro,
That's as bad as AI.
I will bump knuckles with Twitter every fucking day of the week. No live service, none of that shit. Put out a finished product.
Yep.
And then if you want to do DLC packs, do DLC packs because everybody fucking does it.
Yeah, that would be the preference for sure. But yeah, I've been seeing that a lot lately. Topics of live service Godzilla
I
stuff.
thought about it, and over half of Gigabash's roster is now DLC.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into our final topic of the night. Rob, my bad. I don't think I threw this at you, but it is time for unpopular opinion because it is the final Friday of the night of the month. It's the final topic of the night, final Friday of the month, where we do our unpopular opinion. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how we're going to end this stream. Unpopular opinion. I'm going to start with you first, JR.
My unpopular opinion is straightforward and simple. Y'all console gamers got to stop saying PC's too complicated. And that's why you can't play PC. It's not. Go to Walmart and buy a fucking PC. There's my unpopular opinion. Y'all make it harder than it needs to be.
I agree.
That's it.
Oh,
Rob, stop.
That's literally it.
Perfect. I love it.
Wait, so what?
just go to Walmart and buy a pre-built shit.
Just go buy a pre-built PC. Console gamers make PC
No, I'm gonna
gaming
buy that
more
hella cheap
complicated
Steam machine for
needs to be.
$400.
The Steam machine, it's gonna be $700.
It's gonna be probably more than that.
No, so side note, Linus Tech Tips, watch a video. They built the exact same thing.
I have
using
watched all their
similar shit.
videos. I have watched all their videos.
It was between $649 and $700.
Yeah, and then now we have that RAM issue going on, and that's going to make it way more expensive.
Well, we'll see what happens, but yeah, that's
Still, it's
my
not going to be
spiel there.
affordable.
That's my unpopular opinion. Y'all make a much ado about nothing.
All right. Oh, that's a fair unpopular opinion. Brother Chase, I'm going to you next. What's your unpopular opinion?
My unpopular opinion is I just absolutely think Souls games, roguelikes, and games of that matter, like Dark Souls, are terrible.
Whoa!
Bloodborne sucks. Dark Souls sucks. Elden Ring sucks. I hate Souls-like games. Those games are boring as shit.
I can't disagree with you.
Yeah, Chase, get him.
Those games are the most overrated pieces of boring shits I've ever played. I know I one-shotted the final boss in Dark Souls, and it just ended up being just a really boring experience. I think the whole idea of dying and then going back to find your loot is stupid. I hate it. I hate that if I kill an enemy, it comes back. I think it's boring and a waste of my time. It makes it why I don't play any of the Jedi Fallen Order games. I haven't played that sequel. I won't play, Elden Ring. I played Lords of the Fallen, the first game, and that game was actually pretty cool, but still, I couldn't get into it. I think just the Souls model. That Saros game coming out looks like crap. Returnal, I don't know, but I think Souls games are terrible. I think they're a waste of time.
Yeah.
That game's made just for streamers to speed run because they want clickbaits, and that's it. And I think they're awful.
Why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
Because I'm brave, man. I got Godzilla
that
spirit.
is a
Yes.
hot take, dude. That shit is fucking Rodan coming out of the volcano hot.
Which is on my TV right now, literally.
That's so funny.
And he has his roar.
Yo, we're not in now. I sold the cheese. I'm sorry. I sold it on Black Friday.
Yeah, that's my unpopular opinion. Souls games are just, I think, a waste of time, and they've become so overrated so quick and such a burned out fashion. And you're never gonna get your Bloodborne remake, remaster, what everyone wants. It's just the way it is, and and fine. I don't care. I'm glad because I think Souls games are boring and a waste of my money. I get so excited when I see trailers for games, and then it comes out that it's a Souls-like or roguelike. Like, it has like such this cool build-up, and then it's like, but you got to do this, and awful, terrible.
All right. There it is. Gam's unpopular opinion.
Well, my unpopular opinion is a positive unpopular opinion, and it has to do with a lot of what we've been talking about today. My unpopular opinion is that I am based and brave-pilled because Gamera the Brave is not as bad as anyone makes it out to be. You're wrong. Yes! Gamera the Brave is such a heartwarming, wonderful movie starring a fantastic little boy who lost his fucking mom. And I relate to that little boy so much for reasons I will not get into.
Hey, the Air Bud Gamera movie's cool.
It's so touching, so heartwarming. I love it to death. I don't care if Gamera's roar is wrong. He's Toto, not Gamera. All right? Toto is a wonderful treasure.
It's the Goonies with the kaiju, and it's great.
It's great.
Fuck off.
Stop hating on it.
Yes.
That it?
Yeah, that's my unpopular opinion.
I ain't mad at you at all, but Toto for Puerto Rican, that means pussy.
It does mean pussy, and that makes it even better.
Fucking pussy. With a pussy Gamera, with a fake ass raw, screaming like Kong 76. Shut the fuck up. It's a good movie, though. It is a good movie. Yeah, when you watch it again, sometimes you have a Godzilla's revenge moment, and you say, "Oh shit, this movie's actually better than what I thought it was."
It's because Godzilla's Revenge is a good movie.
I like that monster in Gamera the Brave. It's pretty cool design.
Yeah, Jiris
is great. I love him. He's the weird
It's
lizard
like
boy.
Godzillasaurus with a frill.
And he's the weird tongue, bro. Spear tongue, dude.
I mean, his name is Jiris. I mean, fuck are we doing here?
Zetas.
My bad.
It's Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park.
Geras is an Ultraman kaiju. Come on now.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It is. Come on.
Yep, you're right. That's Godzilla with a fro. Rob, unpopular opinion.
All right, everybody buckle the fuck in because I'm hurt.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
So, a couple weeks ago, Nintendo decided, fuck a direct. We're going to show off an overview trailer for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And the internet did its fucking thing. And it over goddamn reacted something atrocious. Now, I want you all to look me in the eye. I am not sitting here saying that I like a character that is spouting off, well, that just happened type dialogue, especially in a Metroid game. I don't like it. I'm not about it, but I am not going to sit here and make hating on a game that I have not fucking played my entire goddamn personality because I'm a fucking loser grifter on fucking YouTube and nobody watches my shit unless I'm crying, pissing, and shitting my pants over something that I know next to nothing the fuck about.
And calling it woke.
For one thing, if you want to call Metroid woke, you're a fucking idiot and your mother doesn't love you because Samus has been a woman from the very fucking beginning. And according to all y'all, that's fucking woke. Eat a dick, die on it, please. Fuck off. For another thing, yes, the writing is not good. And yes, I don't fucking like it. But the way that people have adopted this fucking transient state of mind where it's like, oh, he's in the entirety of the game. He's fucking not. You fucking troglodyte, unloved, mini-cocked, small balls piece of shit. I need you to fuck off all the way to fucking February. Because your mother doesn't love you, your father doesn't love you, your grandparents don't love you. I fucked your goddamn parents, and they'll never fucking love you again. All of them. Yes, all of them. And I need you to stop. I hate so goddamn much the way that the internet reacts to fucking everything nowadays. I fucking hate it. And the Metroid fans saying, hey, oh, it's not Metroid. Yeah, we fucking get it. We heard you the first goddamn time with the goddamn motorcycle. Shut up and have a new conversation about it, please. Because it's a fucking hub world. It is a hub world traversal unit and nothing fucking more. Please, for the love of Christ, shut the goddamn fuck up, because half of you people love Metroid Prime. And do you know what people were saying about Metroid Prime when that first got unveiled? That's not Metroid. Metroid is not first-person shooter, and it's not a first-person shooter. It's a first-person adventure game. My whole unpopular opinion here is, if you're making fucking content to be negative and you're making money on it, I genuinely hope you stub your pinky toe, your nail falls off, and you get a fucking infection, and you can't walk to your goddamn desk to make all of this idiot, contrived, fucking ridiculous, bullshit-ass, fucking AI-adjacent fucking content. Because I hate you. I genuinely think, next to some of the most egregious personalities in the world, you fucking people are the goddamn ass worst. I have both copies pre-ordered. I have my amiibos pre-ordered. I am going to sit my fine Italian ass down Thursday and play Metroid Prime 4, and I hope you fucking people cut your goddamn fucking ear off because of it, and I hope you fucking call me woke. I hope you fucking call me part of the problem, because at the end of the day, I am part of the problem, and I'm going to make sure this game sells more than you ever make in your fucking lifetime, or at least a 7-month parameter of your working life. Eat a dick. Fuck off. I hate you. The world hates you. Goodbye.
You garbage.
Can I just say, you literally killed poor Cruz over here multiple times. He collapsed onto the ground and convulsed.
I'm sure that's gonna happen tomorrow too.
And then the Dark Souls You're Dead showed up on screen.
Literally. Help me!
Now they have to go get their loot.
That's it.
That was beautiful. I agree.
Oh, wait, that game's out Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Oh, shit. Nice.
After half of my lifespan, it'll be here.
When will we get Left 4 Dead 3?
The same time we get Portal 3, Half-Life 3, and Big Titty
Alien
Wife
vs.
Simulator
Predator 3.
So basically, when Valve learns to count to 3.
Yeah. They're having a
Well,
hard
they
time
can
with
count
that.
to 700.
You know, they actually have
fuck.
rumors that Half-Life 3 will be at the Game Awards.
I don't think
Yeah,
anyone-
my
You know how
dad will
many
be at
Game
my
Awards they
fucking
said
wedding.
that? Do you know how many Game Awards they fucking said that shit about?
Oh, they say that for
no.
every Game Awards.
Yeah.
But this time they're saying it because of the Steam machine being shown off possibly at the Game Awards, that they're going to show off a game for it.
We'll see what Gabe has to say. Gabe Newell will come out on
Dude,
stage
he's on a boat, a
Beard.
$50 million yacht right now, drinking mimosas and hanging out with chicks, dude. He's not going to be there.
You can't fault the guy. He created one of the most
Probably
groundbreaking
not.
games of all time.
I'm jealous of the man.
Yeah, like shit.
And he's
He's
managed
on
to
a
keep
boat.
his, this entire time he's managed to keep his company private to. No one,
Yeah.
no shareholders to answer to. It's just him.
I wish I could be fat with a $500 million yacht.
Yeah, and then say what you
He's
will,
lost
but
a
it's
lot
like,
of weight, actually. He was in the public the other
did.
day.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
lost a good amount of weight.
God bless him, and I hope he.
that
I hope
beard
he did it
hasn't
healthily.
lost weight though. Fuck.
That's where all the weight went to.
Yeah, his beard just kept growing. Oh shit.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
He
I didn't
was
mean
dead.
to go off on a rant, but
Hey, no, I did it with my Dark Souls. I still have tons to say about my blood.
Literally, unpopular opinion is your rant moment, and we look forward to it every month.
sick. You're gonna hate the next one.
Good.
Just saying.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
the
gonna
next
say
one.
Reese's Pieces are the
Oh,
worst
fuck,
candy
here's
ever.
Grandpa.
What
Holy
is-
shit.
The worst candy. I can't even agree with that when candy corn exists.
I
all
know.
right,
I'm just joking, though.
candy corn
Let's.
exists.
I like candy corn.
Grandpa's
Thank you, Mr.
pissed.
Pikachu.
Who's pissed?
Grandpa,
Grandpa.
look at him.
Buddy.
Oh,
I ain't pissed at nobody. I just want to say I appreciate everything that happened today. Seriously, Rob, thank you for hosting this Geek Out tonight. I
Absolutely.
appreciate that shit. You have no idea how much I appreciate that shit. I don't have an unpopular opinion today. I do not. I want to give thanks on some real shit. That's why I'm here. And I gotta have the hat on. I want to give thanks to Gam Z1, who has been here from damn near the very beginning. Okay, who's damn near put together this ensemble. This is not me having an unpopular opinion. I want to give thanks because this is damn near the last day of giving thanks, and then we get to the corporate season. You know,
Yeah.
I want to give to Gam for doing his damn thing. I want to give thanks to Brother Chase for always being my right hand when it comes to
And being here before all of these guys.
Well, shut the fuck up. Let me talk, you bitch ass motherfucker.
we had this conversation months ago, and I even showed you the proof.
The fact of the matter is, I do still want to thank Gam before you. Yeah, you're the guy. But again,
No, I'm just busting your balls.
you bust my balls. Shut up. I want to give you thanks for being the right hand when it comes to Godzilla on the G Show.
Well, it's been a pleasure being here for you guys and doing this with you guys.
Because you bring the info. You do what you do, and we've been doing this now for well over 10 years. And JR, you son of a bitch. Me and you in the void together.
Yeah.
That'll never fucking ever change.
Yeah.
Me and you in the void together. And I love you. And thank you.
Yeah. It's no problem.
Appreciate that shit.
Oh, don't worry. And I've got some big news coming in the coming months. So check out the G Show for real.
I'm thankful for all of you. I love all of you. I love the fact that y'all are my friends.
Yes. And I ain't got no problem to show you what I'm drinking. I don't give a fuck. That's right.
Texas.
That's right. So, thank you. Brother Chase, thank you. JR, thank you. And from the great state of the tri-state, my brother Shin Rob, I want to thank you. Seriously. For hosting us tonight. It's been absolute pleasure.
It's a privilege, even.
It's a thank you. Yeah, legit. I ain't got nothing bad to say today. My unpopular opinion is we probably wouldn't have done it tonight without you. So thank you, my friend.
It is my pleasure. It is my joy. And I do say, everybody that is still here and still watching, please subscribe to the G Show podcast. It is where I am every Friday night for a certain amount of hours. It's where all these lovely people are mostly every Friday night for a certain amount of hours.
I'm there.
We have fun. We talk shit. we fight like family, and we make up directly afterwards.
Yeah, we look each other in the eyes and kiss.
Yeah, we kiss all the fucking time. We make out. It's fucking great. So tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your friends, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles. Subscribe to the G Show podcast.
Pastor at church, tell them too.
These guys deserve it. G1 deserves it. And if I got to do this every first Friday of the fucking month, I will.
Last Friday.
Last Friday, whatever. Oh, yeah, it's the 28th, not the 8th. Math!
Rhyme.
Seriously, I just want to add, I have so much respect and care for you guys. I look forward when we do these. I appreciate having this group of friends that I can talk about Godzilla and games and stuff that I don't necessarily get to do outside of that of this. So I wish you guys all a great Friday, and thanks for allowing me to still be a part of this.
Yeah, and on that note, since I ain't got control of it, God damn it, Sonnies, you sons of bitches! Uncle Grandpa's here to tell you, you fucking suck. All of your takes were fucking horrible. You're motherfucking ingrates. Rob, you had some good shit, Games, yeah.